1-900 numbers, having to call plumbers, always being tardy, throwing surprise parties, shopping at the Kmart, having streetlights on at dark. Women with flat butts and talking about stuff. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90s. Grabbing the newspaper, asking people favors, blowing bubble gum, bathtub rubber ducks, using number 2 pencils, eating a soft pretzel, being sent to the principal's office, Wendy's own Dave Thomas. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90s. Being in the school library, skin tags on elderly, hearing censored versions, new missing person, walking on solid ground, standing or sitting down, using a folding chair, and even breathing air. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. The shadow was huge in the 90s. And only kids was huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. Were you a little inspired by Get a Rope?
Come to this land of sunshine, to this land where life is young, where the wide, wide world is waiting, the songs that will now be sung, where the golden sun is flaming into long white shining day, and the sons of men are blazing their priceless right of way. Come stand beside the rivers within our valleys broad. Stand here with heads uncovered in the presence of our God, while all around above us the brave unconquered band, as guardians and landmarks the giant mountains stand. What alone for gold and silver is Arizona great, but with graves of heroes sleeping, all the land is consecrate. Oh, come and live beside us, however far you roam. Come and help us build our temples and name those temples home. Sing the song of Arizona, sing of the great Southwest. Thank God for Arizona, in splendor sunshine dressed. For thy beauty and thy grandeur, for thy regal robe so sheen, we hail the Arizona, our goddess and our queen.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Dave. This is FFOP Radio. Welcome to it. Again, let me introduce you to my co-host and producer, Krista, is right over there.
Again.
Lots to go over before we even get into the commercials, right? Because what a fucking day. Before I get into that, let me show you something. So I found a little something to hang, and it will be hanging up here soon. I'm going to have to work on like the
Glare.
a wicked ass glare on it, but check it out. I'll show it to you up close. Cool, right? Okay, that's what I got for you. For one thing. So, whatever. Normal day here in Miami. Gonna go shoot a little movie scene at the meadery, right? The bar. I go there. We were there this morning, right? Bottling for the Prickly Pear Festival coming up very soon. If you're
Yes.
if you're in Arizona or near here, Prickly Pear Festival, Superior. Moral of the story is we go there. Chris is like, I've got something to do at X time, so we need to get that done. It's like, okay, so we go do all the stuff, and like as we're wrapping up, I go, oh, we're running out of water at home, and I've got an RO system at the building, so I start filling up a bottle. She goes, now's the time to go. So I go,
So this
aha.
is my fault.
Click, click, click. I turn off all the lights. We run out. I left the faucet on. So when I come into, and I realize that, like, as I'm walking out the door to the movie shoot, right? You're like, supposed to be here at 3. I'm like, I'll go there at 2, get things cleaned up, get ready to go. And I go, did I? That's when I ran to the car and sped the 4 seconds it took to get there. Still, it was 3 inches deep of water. Thank God there's no flat surfaces in Miami. It all pooled in a very safe area. Barely anything was destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the dust mop is now saturated beyond belief. The mop has proven itself worthy today, I'll tell you that.
It's a good mop.
So whatever, I'm there 2 hours just mopping. So just so you're aware, the production area, there's a back door, right, to like a storage place that is zero climate control. Basically, it's open air, it's a shed, but there's my wash sink, right? So I am humping every time I'm fucking loading up this bucket, right? It's like a 7 or 8 gallon bucket. So I'm humping 8 gallons of water up over 2 steps across countless boxes of shit to a sink that's like, I don't know, whatever, it's waist high.
It's a mop sink. Yeah. Like,
I'm humping this thing. God damn it. By the 5th bucket, I go, Jesus, there must be a better way. I turn into the Ron Popeil before person. I go, isn't there a better way? Like I don't know how to fry an egg or put on a blanket. So I go, God, why? How can I get this water someplace easier? I go, well, I can roll it out to the front, but there's bumps. It could easily splash. I go, I totally forgot dude lived there before us, and there's a shower with this much of a gap.
oh, yeah.
Fucking felt like an idiot. My arms are totally swole, though. But, like, goddamn, that was so annoying. So, whatever. Also, at the tank in the shop, I've got all the fish. My algae eater has decided, like, year 2 of his life to become a carnivore.
Yeah.
And was just ripping the shit out of Fat Frank.
Yeah, he just went rogue.
And like I come in, his tail's shredded. And I go, oh my God, because sometimes he would chase him around. I just figure, he's lonely. Maybe he wants a little slime to up his dietary intake. I don't know what you need as an algae eater. I'm not one of those. I know you need algae at least. So I come out there after sweating my ass off, after dealing with this flood that nobody but me did. Frank has wedged himself under all of the plants, and he's like, being
Save
eaten
me.
alive. Like he's on his back, and the fish, the algae eater, all over him, wrecked his ass, like literally. I hope he survives. He's probably gonna be okay. But his back end is a fucking disaster area. So I pick him up and I'm holding him like a puppy, and he's like, "Yeah, man, what the fuck? Why did you leave me here?" So I had to rip everything out of the tank, chase that fucking asshole around, put him in a cherry jar. He's in the pond in the back. If he fucks up there, there's nowhere else for him to go.
But the toilet.
The toilet. Yeah, he's got minnows out there he can have fun with. But if that motherfucker, like, I've been raising Frank since he was a baby, and I've also been raising algae eater since it was a baby, but I am less inclined to give a shit about the algae eater because he has murderous intent.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he also murdered my 2 beta fish.
Almost positive. So here's the thing. So I go, great. I put out 2 fires. Ironically, they both exclusively
Water.
Those 2 fires. So I go, I'm driving away from the building, and I go, God damn it. I left the big jug of water that I filled up that caused the flood. And I go, I can't fucking leave that there. Slam it in park, like I have one on the tree right now. It's like slam it in park. Kick open the door. I run back in there. I get it. I slam it, and I go, okay. I've never, ever, 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 ever had a 5-gallon water jug flip. And we've taken thousands of gallons across the state. From here to the old house, from here to there and here and beyond, right? It's 35 miles an hour for 4 minutes. Do-do-do-do-do. First turn, I hear a glunk, and I go, huh. That's a weird sound. And I hear like, and I'm like, oh, cool. It's a cartoon drinking in my back seat. And of course, the thing's flipped over. The wheel, rather the passenger foot area where my son is going to have to swim on the way to school to. So lost like 3 gallons just right there in the fucking.
And that has always been my thing. Like, are you sure these aren't going to fall over?
They never do.
And he's
they
like,
never
no,
fucking do.
It's 5 gallons.
moly!
It's butt chugging. Yeah, that's when he like whenever Butt Chuggington like finds God and like goes to AA, he's still gonna chug like, but he's gonna do like that thing that everybody who's like physically minded, they get a big water bottle and like, yeah, it's so healthy, elephant. Dude's gonna have a huge like 5-gallon backpack right into his ass. God damn it. Yeah, I'll leave the door open. I'll leave the windows open tomorrow on the way there. It's been like relatively humid, but like, what a fucking day. Then I come home. So I didn't even come home. I go, oh, FDO sent me a thing. I think it's Sunday. Like, not 3 hours ago, right? Whatever. He sends me a thing. I go, oh, cool. That's for
Tomorrow.
Today.
I know. Yeah, he runs inside because he was out at the garden.
I'm all thumbs. I'm literally hitting everything like I'm Helen Keller here at the thing. I cannot. Everything I've touched today is fallen over or broken. I can't find my fucking Liar's Dice cups. There's only 2 places they could be, and they're not in either. I'm fucked. It's annoying. Moral of the story is welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, guys.
What do we have for you tonight? You may be asking yourself, and why did I listen to all of that? That's on you to answer. But also, welcome FDO, Mr. Yabo, Ryan, Matt, Brick, etc. Welcome. So, what have I got? Arizona commercials. I said, FDO, you did us good with Hawaii. Can you do Arizona? He says, no sweat. Problem, he can't find a lot of Connecticut stuff. We were going to do,
Yeah.
states for everybody. Connecticut, I didn't feel pressured. No, I didn't feel pressured. I was totally expecting it. However, my internal clock said, today's Sunday, dude. I know you saw your kid and you waved to him as he got out for school. And you haven't dealt with him basically all day, which is bizarre, right?
For a Sunday.
For a Sunday, because he's off with me. No, didn't fucking.
Dave's into ranting before the show starts.
Shoe, son of a. If you can get with FDO, he will. Here's the thing: FDO is still the magic behind the show. If you give him all those commercials, he'll cut them together, make all the audio nice. Let your fingers do the walking, and I mean FDO. F is for fingers, right? No, it's not. Let's go ahead and make this nice and big for you. So, I keep a clear thought, right? I haven't even started drinking yet.
I have.
Arizona, right? That's where I live. That's where I was raised. I spent very little time outside of her, much like people do during sex. So, what we have here, I have not peaked, except a little bit. I did peak at the first one, and I'm excited about that. But I am so Like, you have no idea how much I love like local commercials, like the low quality, the terrible acting, the bad sound. But when they're bad and all of that, and you grew up with them, that's where the magic happens. So I hope we get to meet Tex Earnhardt. I hope we get to meet all the fucking local goofballs like Rick with Empire Glass, who was savagely murdered. We'll get into it if he gets to it. But here we go, guys. Buckle up.
Hello from Zion National Park.
What's happening, Candace? Welcome.
Pizza.
Our $4 pizza, huh?
It's my $4. I earned it. He earned it himself.
Our $4 pizza, huh?
That's my son and my wife.
Right.
Well,
Are those other pizza places tap dancing around the fact that in order to buy a $4 pizza, you have to buy a $7 to $10 pizza first? And those are medium pizzas.
Guys, to get $4 worth of pizza, you have to spend upwards of $3 more first.
Oh.
$7 for a pizza. When I was in high school, Pizza Mart, they still, to this day, yes, Mr. Ambrosio himself. Isn't that ironic? Come on to the Discord. But yeah, to this day, probably $5.50 a large pepperoni.
It's
Fucking
crazy.
This isn't Tex. You'll meet Tex Earnhardt. God damn, do I hope you'll meet Tex Earnhardt, because that ain't no bull.
That ain't no
But at
bull.
Pistol
Arizona
Pizza,
Promise,
right
bitch.
now a large pepperoni pizza is only $4.99. Look at
That's
your clipper
insane.
for valuable
P.S. Pistol Pete's. Let's unpack that. Now, I know you guys have really been enjoying watching this, but I have to stop and tell you a quick story. So Pistol Pete's was our local Chuck E. Cheese or the Rockefeller Disco Explosion. So it was Pistol Pete's. I've talked about them before on the show, but they had the Rockefeller before Chuck E. Cheese came and changed it to his thing. They were the legitest ass shit I've ever seen. If you've seen the Rockefeller, if you have not, there's a documentary on YouTube of a dude who, Jameson, do yourself the favor. It feels like it would be right up your alley, because it's like pure, like cigarette stained nostalgia, and. It was the most magical place. It was the biggest building I'd ever been in. It had a stage covered, fucking maggoty with robots. The pizza was awful. And like, what is it about like bad pizza places? Instead of using flour, because that's expensive, they'll use like cornmeal on the bottom of the pizza instead of flour.
Yeah.
So you have all like that. It's like grits.
Gritty? Yeah.
Fucking crazy, guys. Pistol Pete's. Oh, yes.
I don't want to play up in the North Pole. I don't want to be
An Eskimo.
I just want to surf out in Waikiki. Let's go to the islands, just you and me.
Why don't you go playing and swimming at Big Surf in Tempe?
There it is, baby.
Get a $2
Awesome
summer
pause
sun
up
and
there.
fun all day.
That big pool you saw, that was the Big Surf pool. That was where the one big wave would come through and murder double digits of children every summer. Because like, Jesus Christ, look out for your fucking kids. Yeah.
Oh, look at urine park.
I mean, people pee in the pool, guys. You just have to be okay with it. You just have to be okay with it. If you want to exist in the world and you want to share water in a non-drinking way with people, it's going to be piss. Just do it.
Adult admission discount coupon when you order from Domino's
Fuck
Pizza.
yeah.
And make it a water park kind of day for the whole family.
Let's go to Big Surf.
So I hope it comes up, and I know it will, because FDO knows how to do his job. But Golfland Sunsplash, I think, was my favorite of the jingles. Waterworld had more of an island vibe. They would be like jungle drums and like lots of tiki dudes. Very cool. Big Surf, my least favorite, obviously. Not great.
A water park day.
KFYI is better than any good soap opera.
Tom, oh my God, look at Tom Likas used to look when he was a baby. And by a baby, I mean a 40-year-old chain smoker.
Baby Tom Likas.
Hear what he sounded like. Because if you guys don't remember, but if I remember correctly, he had like something go on with his throat. So he went from like Tom Likas, he's like, I'm gonna pork some butts, to like, hey, he like had some throat notes and he turned into like a squeaky little.
Oh.
Callers on my program.
Yeah.
Callers get to talk to great guests. Sometimes the callers get to beat each other up. I think that's the most fun.
And he got into Tom Likas and Likas 101 on 1015 out here. Tom Likas. Yeah, you don't ever pay more than $20 on a date. And like his, like, whoa. Like you can only exist as Tom Likas up until a certain point.
Was he like the Howard Stern of Arizona?
He wasn't even in Arizona. He lived in L.A. like with everybody else. He was just piped in.
Oh.
He wasn't like a local.
Like Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, he wasn't like here locally. Like he lives in L.A., but he was on 1015 forever. But yeah, fucking crazy. Because I'm sure at one time he was like, hey, I'm Tom Likas, and I'm a respectable individual. Then he went to like wearing sunglasses 24/7, like grew a body type like movie Bob and was like, oh, I'm gonna pork some butts. Still funny. I'd listen.
I don't think I'm misled at all in my...
P.S. He jumped up because that's an AM talk station.
Yeah.
He went over to 1015. FM, baby. AM, that's your grandpa's radio. That's what you'd hear on a fucking World War II sub.
And Brick, we've only been through 3 commercials, so you haven't missed much.
Out there.
Well, I mean, you've only missed 21 minutes of me, but like let's see. My notes here. A minute 19 commercial.
Could use a good spanking, and I'd be happy to give it to them.
Listen.
I'm Todd Likas.
Yeah, he talks about like slamming chicks in the butt, not like a blink ahead in the future.
Likas.
Like having a bullpen and like just God bless them. These women, they must have like, they must have been Tom Likas listeners and been like, yeah, I'm one of the bulls, male animals, in his pen that he gets to pull out, hose off, and fuck. Like a deliverance sort of a situation.
News on the talk station.
You get thrown back.
9:10 a.m. KFYI.
KFYI. Yeah, and then they went to fucking. I feel like, what's his nuts with the white vans? Art Bell, he went to KFYI, I believe. White vans but he's like conspiracy dude.
Oh.
New Year's Day sale, 3 more big days this weekend. It's Sun Valley Waterbeds total wall-to-wall clearance. Up
Wow.
to 70%
Sun Valley
off on all
Waterbeds,
floor
dude,
models,
that's
one of a kind,
sort of
discontinued
fucking-
and slightly dinged merchandise.
I mean, it looked like
No
every other
payments till
waterbed
June,
store
up
you've ever
to
seen, but we had it
70% off
here.
Store-wide. Nothing held back. Total wall-to-wall clearance. Extended 3 more big days.
the white
this weekend.
vans.
Sale Monday 9 p.m. at Sun Valley.
Guys, Tucson is not 2 hours away from here. I mean, it's still like we moved and it's still the same way distance. It's crazy.
Waterbeds in Tucson, Broadway, and Wilmot, and
Whoa.
Prince and Oracle.
I know those roads.
Oh my
I've been there. Not there
I'm
specifically.
Lady
but-
Luck. And if there's one thing I like, it's fun and excitement. That's why I love
That's 2 things. There's one thing I like.
Fun.
Fun
And
excitement.
the action at the fort.
Ryan says,
Casino.
Howard Stern's show is finally ending this fall. He was just reading about a Philly area DJ who Howard hired off the air, but it's so bad the Philly DJ killed. Oh my God. The Philly DJ's wife offed herself. So they.
Right, we're not in that era of existence anymore. Like there are pockets of extremists and edgelords out there, but it's no longer like mainstream. That's no longer cash money. Like being a dick now is just like being a dick. Maybe it feels like half the people were like, this is kind of like comedy and funny, and the other people were like, I don't want to raise a ruckus, but like, the high tide lifts all ships. So yeah, you can't just be like I was 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
Live with new games. A new bingo
Fort McDowell
room.
Casino. We can still go there today.
That's true.
Biggest jackpots. And fine dining at the Red Rock Cafe. So take a tip from me, Lady Luck. I'm on your side at the fort.
Issue is a lot
The buffet is okay.
like our own state of Arizona. Most of our history is still in front of us. ASU has a 100-year...
I mean, not for nothing. I may be a dabbler in the philosophical arts, but the past, correct me if I'm wrong, never, citation needed, because I'm only human. But in my experience, the past is never stretched out before you or anybody, anybody. If something is stretching out before you, that is either a carpet or the future.
Oh, where's the tomahawk steak? Tomahawk steak.
Oh, yeah, that's,
What?
It's the new one, Talking Stick Resort.
Oh, okay.
Talking Stick. So Fort McDowell is out like north of us on the way to Payson and Prescott.
Yes.
Talking Stick is like right in Scottsdale almost.
Yes.
So it's like ritzy. Shout out Brio! Like what the fuck?
Just over-
Alice!
For 35 years has become
It's
a
a
great
museum to
university.
him, like in downtown
We
Phoenix.
have become one of the
That's
nation's
embarrassing
elite,
shit.
a Research One institution that stands at a pivotal point in our history. A great university works for everyone.
If you see ASU signage on buses or on whatever, anywhere, it'll say, you know, what's the word they use? They use the wording, it's like a leader in schooling or like a top tier school. And they explain themselves in such a way where they insinuate that they're upper echelon without actually adhering to any credentials or certification or even a quote from a local. They just say, hey, we're top tier. They say, who said that? They go, Morgan?
At Bobby Joe's, free pad? Nope. Free credit? Free installation? No way. Free lunch? Sorry.
Fuck
However,
you.
there's nothing but real bargains at Bobby Joe's every day of the week, every month of the year.
For
no one
what?
can give away anything and
Carpet.
stay in business unless they charge too much for what they do sell. That's
Right, we've all heard this before, right? Like, but like being the guy who's like, hey, how about like,
why at Bobby Joe's Rug Works, there's nothing free.
God. Who is like,
Just
yeah,
no
dude,
non-
keep that shirt tucked in. Yes, it does look like you are like a mustard packet at an Arby's, right? But so yeah, zooming past that, your brown mustard packet at an Arby's. Do you want to keep those blue blockers around your neck with that tennis cord? He says, hell yeah. They go, okay, it's your commercial. How about the mullet? Should we tie it back to make you look professional? Or do you want them to know that sometimes you party in the back? He goes, God damn it, let these locks flow free.
Bargains all the
He
time.
says, I don't give away pads for free. Neither do I, lock up these locks. Freedom is the overall.
Bobby Joe's Rug Works, 2 locations in Tucson, still the no-nonsense bargain carpet stores.
Is there any way I can own a new Emerald Dietz Crane home even though I have a house to sell?
Affirmative. The Emerald Dietz Crane Equity Marketing Plan will use the equity in your house to move you up to the home you want.
But isn't
Is Commodore Pet doing this?
used house hard to sell?
Is it listening to him, or is it like
Negative. You can move into a new home now with the Emerald Dietz Crane Equity Marketing Plan.
Won't my payments be higher? With all my bills, all I need is another payment.
Repeat. You can move into a new Emerald Dietz Crane home now with a mortgage payment even lower than all your existing payments combined.
Emerald Dietz Crane Homes.
all your existing payments? Yeah, well, don't buy so many houses. Stick to one. Right?
Standard of excellence.
The Harlem Globetrotters, brought to you by Bounce and Cheers.
I've got it.
And
America
you
West
can
Arena.
get it
Come on,
too.
baby.
All the action, all the fun. Sweet. Get 50% off the regular price of select Harlem Globetrotter tickets with each proof of purchase from Bounce Fabric Softener or Cheer Laundry Detergent.
What do real basketball fans think of the Harlem Globetrotters?
I always wondered that, because they are such like I don't want to say a joke team because they're not, but like they're
a
performers.
Gimmick. Do NASCAR people look at monster truck fans like a Knicks fan looks at a Globetrotters fan, or God forbid, a Washington Generals fan? Good Lord.
For details at participating stores, the Harlem Globetrotters, brought to you by Bounce
Yeah, I mean,
and Cheers.
we're light years away from the fucking, the golden age of the Suns, right? Keeping it Arizona Central. Barkley, Marley, Ainge, KJ. It was a murderer's row.
At the TCC, January 28th at 7:30. Tickets at the box office, Dillard's, or charge by phone 791-4836.
93 KBKB. Hi, this is Stinger, the Police. Hi, this is Tom Petty. Hi, this is Steve Perry from the group Journey.
Hi, this is Pat Benatar. Keep rocking with
Hey guys, it's me, Steve Perry from Journey.
KBKB, the force that rocks Arizona.
KBKB? Oh, God.
The longer you listen. 93.
Everybody's just on coke. They showed up in normal street clothes. They do a bunch of coke. They get in these fucking crazy zany outfits and just dance to the radio. It was a simpler time. Yeah. Hilarious. So KDKB dropped this image by the time I became aware of them as something I should give a shit about, because KDKB was rocks Arizona. The aforementioned Alice Cooper had a late night DJ show on that shit. Yeah, it was. You show that commercial to a KDKB fan today, they'll punch you in the dick.
Shed says we're tough. We've smashed
all
them.
do.
We've crashed them.
Oh, the Tough
and we've
Shed.
blown them away. Tough sheds are strong. Tough.
He's not lying. I watched 1 million sheds over the course of my childhood be destroyed, and one Tough Shed take on them all.
Sheds are durable. Tough sheds are secure. Tough sheds are an excellent value. Why pay?
Since my parents were cheap but pretended they were poor, we had one of those metal sheds. Like when you went inside, for anything,
You died.
you died. But like it was like being in a giant, like those cookie tins that everybody's grandma puts the sewing kit in ad nauseum. It was like being inside of that, except the metal was like thinner. Like I would have felt more secure with the cookies.
Storage when financing is available. 8x8 to garage. We build it fast and we build it
I'll
tough.
be damned. Okay, so he's probably still rocking out here then, Brick. If Alice Cooper is on the show they're piping out today, I guarantee he's doing it from here.
I mean, he was in
He
that
lives
commercial.
in Scottsdale.
He likes his Chateaubriand.
Chateaubriand. He loves that fucking tomahawk steak. Medium rare.
That's Tough Shed. Call 296 Tough. That's 296 TUFF
Oh yeah,
today.
and scorpions and spiders, cobwebs. Stuff like that.
Join us at Old Chicago Pasta and Pizza for the Valley's greatest Chicago experience. We have the best deep dish
R.I.P.
pizza in town. And be
That building then became a Boschetti's. It became a Mexican restaurant. It's now, I believe, some sort of zany Jamaican place. It is doomed as well.
sure to bring the family because the price is right. We pile the freshest ingredients high on our unique whole wheat or white crust. And don't forget to stop in our sports bar, where we're proud to feature the Valley's largest selection of beer, 115 from around the world. We're located at
That's
the
a lot
corner
of
of
beers.
Broadway and Roosevelt in Tempe, 530 West Broadway.
Brick doesn't get deep
In the
dish
meat
pizza.
department at Fry's Food.
You don't get it as in you don't buy it, or you don't get it as you don't understand it.
And I kind of do too. Like, hot take, whatever. Like, I already hate most of you when it comes to pizza choices. But, like, here's the thing. Deep dish, not a fan of either, Brick, because, like, the idea of pizza fits in, like, with a sandwich, with a burger, with a taco. It is portable. It's on the go. When you take something and make it a fucking, like, deep, slobbery, sloppy, cheesy mess, what are we doing? Imagine the opening of, let's say, pulling a movie at random. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. A lot of pizza in that movie. Imagine if, like, in that first scene where it's like, dun, 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 and, like, they're showing, like, everybody's eating pizza, the couple's kissing, and they eat their pizza. If they all had, like, a fucking bowl of deep dish, and they're eating with a fork, and dude's, like, long-ass string covered in sauce all over his face and cheese wrapped around his head like a fucking Swami hat, he's gonna go in and kiss his best gal? No! Yeah, if you like deep dish pizza,
David
go
got
with
it.
God. You're one of his mighty warriors, but you're wrong.
David got it once. We were at
I got
Oregano's.
it more than once. When I was in Chicago, I got the real deal.
That's fine. I was talking about the time that I was with you when we got it, and we were with somebody else also, and we ordered our stuff, and David was like, "I'll have the deep dish," and they're like, "It takes 45 minutes," and he was like, "Do it."
Right.
So we had to wait 45 minutes for him to get his fucking pizza so we could eat.
Don't fuck with me. Don't be like, well,
like a souffle. It takes an hour.
Like, so you're asking me to dare you to charge me for a pizza that's expensive? Well, it takes a long time. Oh, well then, do it.
And then they did it.
Hey, I would like a daiquiri. Oh, that takes a couple minutes. You sure? We'll have to use a blender. Do you see where I'm coming from here? I don't want to serve you.
Doors, our accent is on freshness. From seafood to beef.
Let's not get crazy, FDO. I don't believe they would eat any kind of pizza. Asterisk. They would eat any kind of topping. It has to be portable. There's no way. Like, could you imagine going to Ninja Pizza and one of them, like, let's say fucking Mikey, who's always the oddball with all the fucking crazy things. Like a mushroom and marshmallow, right? Deep dish. Like 15, 20 pounds of pizza. He's gonna go, and then the two of them are gonna go, huh? Mikey, Found dead under 19 pounds of fucking cheese.
All guaranteed. And this week, blade cut bone-in chuck roast is 99 cents a pound. A 5-pound bag of Kingston granulated sugar is $1.49. And fresh golden
fries?
ripe bananas are 5 pounds for $1.
I was
You'll love
thinking
a trip
about the
back
right
in
way
time
to
to
eat pizza.
Arizona's Renaissance Festival. Save $1 on admission when you buy your tickets at Fry's, where we have a
Always.
tradition of low prices.
But there was a time when Burger King and McDonald's fought for Disney properties. Fry's has always had the Arizona Renaissance Festival. And the Arizona Renaissance Festival has always had a ton of smelly, awkward weirdos with oddly a lot of money to put into costumes. Where do these nerds get their fucking money for this shit? Because I want some.
We're at the Thomas Mall in Phoenix, Arizona to see how people compare the new
The Thomas
AMC
Mall?
Concord DL
Doesn't
with the
exist.
latest Volare Sport Coupe. It's got a lot more class than the Volare.
I said this would be 800.
Class? Yeah, AMC. They're here to stay. I'll take the AMC. You got a pacer back there, bitch?
$100 to $1,000 more, and it should be.
$1,200 more. The Concord is actually...
It should be anywhere between $100 and $1,000 more. Imagine if someone put like a Chevy 1500 and a Ford F-150, and they go, well, I expect this Ford to be $17, $18 more expensive.
priced less than the Volare. How about that?
It's unbelievable. That's amazing. I didn't even think they build a car like that for that price anymore.
Wrap it up. I'll take it home.
Don't kick the tires. It'll fall apart.
The new AMC Concord DL, the luxury Americans
Concord.
want,
We named
the
it after the
value
best
Americans need.
October 4th through 6th, we're going to transform America West Arena into a battlefield of natural power. The world's top.
This DJ or this VO guy did everything at the America West Arena. Every Suns game. The Mercury, when they came around. When it was Monster Jam, it was this fucking dude. He was probably nationwide, because, like, why would we have this, like, iconic dude? But this dude's voice, he was like the Micro Machines dude. Like, there are a million voices out there that are just scream 90s. This screams 90s.
Rodeo athletes battle it out in the world finals of the $1 million Original Course Shootout Series. It's the Original Course Rodeo Showdown. And we're taking over downtown Phoenix with Rodeo's All-Star Game, the Western Expo Festival, and live entertainment on the Circle K stage with Mark Chestnut and Sawyer Brown. Showdown. It's the greatest rodeo you'll ever see. And Arizona's
I saw shows at the Cricket Pavilion.
biggest party.
No two are alike. Then again, they're not all that different. No matter what they look like or where they live.
Yeah,
They all have one thing in common.
Their friends and family bled them dry, and some of them ended up murdered because of the luck, right?
They're each one of the thousands of people
Like
who...
Abraham Shakespeare, whatever. Like, you guys know a true crime. Like, dude won fucking the lottery, and in like 6 months, his ass was murdered, and some white bitch took all of his shit. Like, don't play the lottery. It's a tax on the poor people. It's a tax on the stupid.
Fantasy 5.
My
And you
did
can
his
join the
entire
crowd
life.
with the next drawing.
My Rich?
Got your ticket?
Nasty.
Fantasy 5.
Wanna win, gotta play. Fantasy 5. Yeah, with the pick 6, because they hit that in more.
Now's the time for a Perm Plus at Fantastic Sam's. A perm, a cut, and some style. What do you think? You don't need an appointment. We're waiting for you now.
Okay.
Advertising locally on cable works. And
That's
advertising
it.
on USA reaches your customers.
Even better.
Hi, I'm Louis Majors with
Yeah.
Cucina Boats. USA's Miami Vice has proven great for my company. I can get more value for my dollar, and sales have proven it.
Okay.
Hey, guy, maybe is there a director handy? Maybe he can point out where the punctuation is, so you could not plow through that sentence like a bullet train. Because
he only gets 10 seconds.
What does he do?
Cable
Was he murder she
America's
wrote?
favorite cable network, USA.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Rick from Empire Glass. Empire Glass will still pay up to $65 of your comprehensive deductible.
Comprehensive insurance deductible. By the time he was murdered, they were paying up to $150 of your comprehensive insurance deductible, and they would give you 12 free dinners to Monty's La Casa Vieja.
He was murdered?
Yeah.
Or if you have a zero deductible, we'll pay you up to...
Rick of Empire Glass was like Arizona money.
Right.
So there was a big thing. You can look it up if you want. But yeah, like it almost reminded me of that SVU with the waterbed king. But he didn't fake his death.
$65 in cash, and we'll give you a year's supply of mesquite broiled steak dinners from Tucson's Daisy Mae's Western Steakhouse.
Tucson.
Absolutely free.
Because in Tucson, he had to go to Daisy Mae's, but for up in the valley, it had to be Monty's La Casa Vieja.
Just for letting us replace your cracked
yeah, I think his wife. It was. It's been so long, I've forgotten most of the details, but it was all about the money that he made with Empire Glass because, like, literally everyone in Arizona used Empire Glass. You know, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, dude looks a little bit like every shark that came out of the 80s. So.
And for one of the lowest cash prices available, including the year supply of dinners from Daisy Mae's Western Steakhouse. Call Empire Glass today at 622-3033. When you think glass, think Empire.
Yes. I always thought Empire when I thought glass.
You have a problem on your mind. This will help you see into the problem, and the solutions are always in the problem.
I love how terribly unsmooth focus motors were on VHS cameras. It felt like every one of them, the gears were always missing between 1 and 7 teeth. So it was not smooth. You obviously saw all that happen. That was an unpleasant experience.
There's nowhere else. You don't run away from the problems or anything. You sit there and you just delve into it like a friend and just have fun, like a project. It's not a problem anymore. It's a project, just to find out what's in there, and that's where all the answers are.
Welcome to the Spatial You. Our purpose is to raise our viewers' awareness that there is heaven on earth through loving consideration to all of our relationships.
Why are you
Our
talking
host,
like that?
William W.E. Meyer, will take us on a journey through the Spatial You.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Spatial You can be...
Guys, I don't think that was Arizona. I mean, I've been to some waterfalls in Arizona. They do exist, but they don't look like that.
Seen Fridays at 3:30 p.m. Saturdays at 3 p.m. Channel 49 on Tucson Community Cable Corporation. That's the Spatial You with William W.E. Meyer. Fridays at 3.
So Tucson is a little wackier than like the Phoenix area because, like, number one, it's a college town, but number two, it's like kind of an old, like, it's becoming a little bohemian, a little hippie-ish.
Sure, yeah.
So they had like an endless amount of this stuff where, like, I always had, like, I don't know, the stuff they always pushed at the convention center was like guns or the Garden Expo or like a wedding dress. They say, "Oh, come on, Dad, David's bridal is the America, not America West. What's the Westworld? Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld has the wedding expos.
Fucking crazy.
p.m. Saturdays at 3 p.m. on Channel 49.
Special old-fashioned
in our wonderful, wonderful blue world. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, remember this in every Wendy's commercial? Dave, Wendy's burgers.
Why does Buck Austin play the Arizona Lottery's instant game?
Because he wanted to
Because he
ride a
liked a
Honda
new
Grom, and he won the lottery and was able to afford a 25cc motorbike.
Some new boots. And a few more horses.
You don't even have one?
Lottery's instant game.
And P.S. That thing is probably going to be rocking 8, 9 horsepower. Those dudes only have one.
Now play double gold. If
Whatever.
things pan out,
Double
you can
gold.
instantly double your
Yeah,
prize
that
and
little
win up to
Arizona lottery
$10,000.
douchebag, that
Double
little
gold.
dude with the pickup there. Let's see, where is he? This guy. I would see him forever living in my grandfather's bathroom trash because there was always fucking scratch offs. He played the lottery all the time, and we always because on Sundays the whole dysfunctional family would get together for breakfast, either at Shoney's, JB's, Bill Johnson's Big Apple, Village Inn, etc. And so Grandpa, always got his lottery ticket, and it always came up at every fucking breakfast, and I just tried to enjoy my apple cinnamon French toast or my blueberry pancakes or whatever the fuck. I was like, what are you going to do with your $1 million when Grandpa wins the lottery?
Does he do the scratch? Did he do the scratchers like at the table, like
No.
at breakfast?
No, he wouldn't do like you never see him scratch anything. He always did it in his smoke infested room. But we would always talk about like the pick six or the Powerball or whatever, Fantasy 5, depending on the time period we lived in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'd always just go, yeah, I can't wait till I get that money. And like, how many conversations have you been in? It's so depressing because, you know, at the end of it, you go, wouldn't that be nice? And then you got to go back to your shit-eating life, whatever that may look like.
Not a millionaire.
Yeah, just be happy with what you have instead of like lusting over. You know, I didn't care because like back then I had no concept of like what money actually was. I just loved fucking Bill Johnson's Big Apple's apple cinnamon French toast because fuck. And they put sawdust on the floor, guys. It was like an old saloon. They put sawdust on the floor. It was amazing. And then they left or died or something.
It's your chance to strike it twice as rich.
There he is, the little pick guy.
Come share the excitement at Golf and Stuff. Fly through the backstretch in your own little Indy car.
It's going to be like
Knock the
Tucson.
stuffing out of the ball in our batting cages.
Well, it looks like castles and coasters, and that was their font. But that doesn't mean that's exclusive to them, so let's see what happens.
We'll fun the stuffing out of you.
Oh, you like that, Mr. Yabo? I like when I was, like, rolling into the gas station super early. I always loved getting caught behind the dudes with, like, the two tall boys of Clamato. Fucking 5:45 in the morning. I'm grabbing myself a donut and a coffee, and dude slams a couple of chiladas on the counter. Look at his hair and clothes.
Open 10 a.m. every day.
Oh yeah, Metro
at
Parkway.
Center.
That's got to be what they used to call castles and coasters.
Oh,
because before the castles and the coasters, or I guess the castles were the golf.
Probably.
But Golfland had its arcade and a castle too. No coasters though. Think about it if you want to.
It's Golf and Stuff.
Why would you? Guys, now I know I'm bad at identifying cars, and this one may be a little blurry, but that's definitely a Toyota Prius, right, guys? It's 100% a Toyota Prius. No, I'm just kidding. It's either a Chevy or a Geo Metro, because Chevy and Geo, much like the Dodge and the Plymouth, had a Metro, had a Tracker, Geo Tracker, Chevy Tracker. Fucking terrible. The Tracker wasn't bad. Geo Metro's fine if you wanted a commuter with 3 cylinders. And you were like, so, if you wanted AC or not. You couldn't commit.
You've got a lot of sports equipment in that garage.
Sports equipment?
If you're just
Diarrhea.
storing it and not using it, bring it in to play it against sports. And we'll buy it from you. Play it against sports.
Hell yeah, bitch.
At Play It Again.
Play It Against Sports were all over the fucking valley. And I never went there for anything but ice skates. And my dad played hockey, so we were like, he'd take me along because there was a Play It Against Sports right by Oceanside Ice Arena, which again shared a wall with Big Surf. It was always too far, but ice skating we were able to make. It was weird, right? There's that wall. It's too hard to get over, go around or by or whatever. It didn't like go into the road. That'd be stupid. Anyway, but yeah, Play It Against Sports had like. Nothing special, but you probably have one where you live now. But like the smell of, they always smelled like hockey pro shops. All the ones we went to, even though they carried everything. Because I knew the smell of an ice rink, an ice skating pro shop, and like a cold, I don't know, even a canteen, like a snack bar. And like, you know, because I've been in other like locker rooms and other sports. Everything has its own like weird smell. Hockey was everywhere smell-wise and Play It Again. But like, it's probably because when you look at hockey, it's got more like material to keep you warm, which probably traps a lot more stink than like stuff designed to keep you cool. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a Play It Again supporter.
Sports equipment.
Hello, James here for the all-new Sonata Subaru. Proving to you that we are and always have been the highest cash buyer for your quality used
I'm Roger Less. Type 1 in the chat if you get that joke.
car, truck, or van. Now, if you're buying a new car somewhere else and they won't give you
This guy looks like if David Hasselhoff was put in light makeup to pretend to be Roger Moore in a commercial.
money for your trade, come and see us today at the all-new Sonoda Subaru. We'll buy your car outright for cash.
The Valley's #1 used car buyer. The all-new Sonoda Subaru. 5222 West Glendale Avenue.
I always thought Sonoda was a bizarre word. But it's a place out here. So
it is.
Dimension Cable is committed to the same values that are making the Valley great. For us, that means delivering a quality product backed up
that
by
means more dumb terminals connected to the same, one computer.
great service at a fair price. We've invested almost $300 million in the Valley to give you the best cable television picture possible.
That's a lot
We've
of money.
increased our customer.
I mean, but this is still the age of CRTs, so how good could it be? We're watching it now. 4:3 aspect ratio, not good.
Service staff so we can answer your calls when it is convenient for you to call. Isn't it time you looked into Dimension Cable Television?
Oh my god, I thought he said dementia cable television.
Haven't you tried dementia?
Are rolling. And this week, 21st Century Sound, with Arizona's largest inventory of car stereo, is having a gigantic truckload sale. We're overstocked, and to make room, we must clear out inventory now. So this week, you'll find...
For audio equipment here in the Valley, I always go to Audio Express, the home of the $1 install.
Incredible savings of up to 50% off on car
Rockford
stereo at all 3 of our
Fosgate.
stores. AM/FM stereo cassette or 8-track with speakers, only $69.
Or 8-track,
Our gigantic
$69,
truckload
guys.
sale this week.
Sounds good to me, 21st century.
Hilarious.
Sounds good to me, Commander Day.
Hi, I'm Rob from Grosson's Bake Shop. My
Hello.
family's been in the baking business for almost 100 years.
So I should just hold the donuts until you say action. Okay. You don't want me to turn like I'm picking up the donuts? No, you just want me to stand still, wait, stand awkwardly for you to say action, then I'll go, huh? Time to make the line.
My daddy makes the best bread in the whole world. The Tucson Weekly says my dad makes rye bread to die for.
Come into either.
I thought she said the Tucson Wiki. As if, right? It's fucking 1987.
Grosson's 2 great locations.
Oh my God, look at that lady's flat ass.
For a free sample.
So huge in the 90s.
And take home some of your old favorites like cheese Danish, cream cheese rugluck, muffins, brownies, Charlotte Ruses, and over...
You know who else likes cheese Danish? Krusty the Clown.
70 varieties of bread and rolls, baked fresh daily, plus much more. You'll be happy you shopped at Grossman's, and your family will love you for it. Grossman's.
Yeah, just look for the line of Lincoln sedans.
Bake shop with rye bread to
The
die
Foothills
for.
Mall. Hell yeah, that still
Hello,
exists.
I'm Bob from Bookman's, and this is the rare book room at our main store in Tucson. People are always asking.
I didn't think Bob was a dude. Because not for nothing, like everything else here tonight, Bookman's is like an Arizona institution. It's like the biggest, maybe, at least in Arizona, like they sell used books and CDs. Basically, it's physical media.
Right.
But they have thrived where others have died. Like
Yes.
House of Used is kind of like trying to stay on, FYE, barely hanging on. Bookman's has been around for 1 million years. They've always had Bob on all their shit. Didn't know there was a Bob.
The value of a book. This particular one sells for thousands of dollars. But what's inside is
You can have
priceless.
it for free.
Because with a book, you can travel around the world. You can meet all kinds of unusual people.
That dude goes from this set immediately outside into the bright sun of Phoenix, doffs his fedora. Ladies, this dude's an incel.
You can be anyone or anything that you've ever dreamed of. So take the time today
Fine, bitch. I've got a date with Chaucer.
to read a book. From Bookman's.
That was wild.
Heads up! For weeks now, we've been trucking in new merchandise. Tens of thousands of new fashions for the TJ Maxx grand opening. So if you've been waiting for top quality fashions for your entire family with labels to prove it and 20 to 60%.
If you don't have a label on your garment, you won't know what it is. That's the TJ Maxx guarantee. I guarantee it.
Savings, grand opening day, and every day, your wait is almost over.
TJ Maxx.
God damn
Just
it,
a
they do the
reminder.
whole thing. Shopping so good, you can't afford to relax.
That now, when you make a 1 Plus call within Arizona, dial 1 plus 602 and the number you're calling.
Hey, Mort, US West wants us to change our opening number.
From around the globe, 1360 AM is K-News. Headline
Guys,
news.
there was a time when AM radio had enough money to advertise on the TV.
From CNN. Every half hour, the latest business news and local updates.
Tune in with your grandparents every weekday.
Traffic and weather reports. And more play-by-play sports than any station in Arizona.
Oh, boy.
K-News, 1360 AM. It's good news for people staying up with the world.
Wow.
What a tagline, right, guys?
Cool off, Phoenix! Come on in! The Bud Light's cold. That's a good idea. What I like about you...
Copyright.
Guys. Really quick. Before copyright strikes my channel down. Was that an idea? Right? He said, the Bud Light's cold. That's a good idea.
I mean...
How hot does it get? Way too hot.
That's a good idea.
Dry heat. Wet beer. It's cold and wet. Give us a big
Guys, that was 2 parties in the back.
old Bud Light. I'm thirsty. Hey, chill out.
Guys, that was the first instance of cringe in a beer commercial in the 90s. I'm glad we all got to witness that. Cold and wet.
Of an endless summer, of an eternal sun shining on a timeless land, then you dream of Arizona, Evergrande. Arizona.
Where God smiles upon you, just like in this song. Thank Jesus and God for the saguaro cactus. You know, what happened to church, the separation of church and state? The G-Man gets, like, name-checked 4 times in our state song?
Yeah.
Ever inviting. Ever exciting.
Clink.
Oops, spilled it.
Ever enchanting.
Guys, did you know?
There's horses.
There's horses in Arizona. But this is something you also might know. Saguaro cactus only grow in 1 state in the U.S. I say that because it also grows in Mexico, but we don't care. The state, the American, like the plot of land graced, blessed, and kissed by Jesus Christ, America's figurehead himself. Arizona, it's the only place. If Jesus had his choice, he would have been on a saguaro. He said that in the Bible.
This year, find your dream in Arizona, Evergrande.
Don't even look at the canyon. Like, hey guys, I'm part of the Arizona Advertising Bureau. We've got one of the 7 natural wonders. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's roll that into something. Arizona, evergreen? No, it's a desert, mostly. There are pine trees, but we can't do evergreen.
Ever dry.
Ever dry, bad. The Grand Canyon, Ever Canyon? Oh, we're getting there, Jill. We're getting there. Gary, Evergrande? Oh! Here's the director. Horse, cactus. Where's the canyon? You had 1 job. Evergrande.
Canyon.
These days, it's hard for any of us to plan a year or even a month ahead. Yet Arizona Public Service must plan today for Arizona's energy needs 10 to 15 years down the road.
And they're doing great. Here we are in that livelihood that he is talking about right now.
Constantly getting power outages.
How much electricity we will need years into the future.
What will these trees do for us?
Not too much.
Basically nothing.
Having too much electricity is just as bad.
Arizona cactus, commutes, cat girls, crumpets, and Krista. That's basically all.
Not having enough. The stakes are high. New power plants are expensive, and they don't spring up overnight.
You know, what does spring up overnight? My pants, higher and higher every day. I worry that I'll wake up and my belt will be around my neck, strangling me to death. But until that day, I will fight for Arizona's power consumption.
Yeah, I think commutes and chuds could be interchanged.
Yeah,
kind of planning APS
swap
to
out crumpets for chuds.
Oh, yeah. Okay, crumpets.
Because although we have crumpets, Starbucks are everywhere, so that's not special. Chuds, though.
25 years ago, when they designed the coal plants that bring you economical power today, and the nuclear plants for the next decade. The kind of planning that will make sure we have the energy to power Arizona's growth well into the next century. If someone hadn't thought to plant this forest years ago...
This is the kind of idiot who would, like, hike up the superstitions in this and have to be helicoptered down and still die on the table.
You wouldn't see any trees here today.
But these are all fake. Where the fuck are you? There's no actual leaf litter on the ground. This is a farce. Use power.
How'd they do that?
A dozen new attractions, new rides, new shows at Old Tucson Studios.
Discount coupons at Walgreens.
From bench to bleacher, Skybox to
One of my favorite gem and mineral shops is right by the Old Tucson Studios and the Arizona Sonora Museum.
He's missing like 3 fingers on one hand, and he's from Connecticut.
The guy who works there.
Yes.
Worth a trip to all 3. Look at the dude's hand first.
Listen, there's no better seat than the Stadium Club. Select your favorite sporting events from the many personal TVs. Enjoy NFL Sunday, college, and Suns
Guys, you
paper.
got a personal TV. You'll have 18 inches and 4 foot deep of TV at your bar. Look at that shit. They're all like...
At no cover charge.
Dude's
Off-track
hat's as big
wagering
as
on
the
dogs and
monitor.
horses every day, plus simulcasting of all major races from around the country. For Arizona's finest food.
The lottery too, slackadaisical. Bet on horses.
Drinks,
Pretend
courteous
like they're
service,
skilled.
and sports viewing. You'll always
And
have
what
the
you
best
do.
seats in the house at the Stadium Club Restaurant and Sports Lounge. The Stadium Club, 2060 West Chandler Boulevard in Chandler.
It's the #1 card west of the Rockies.
It's the #1 card west of the Rockies and east of the Cascades.
It's the #1 card west of the Rockies, east of the
Wells
Cascades,
Fargo?
south of Walla Walla, and just north of...
Okay, you see where Oxnard is.
With bank cards, what counts isn't the territory they cover.
Nobody wants to see where Oxnard is, #1. I've been to Oxnard. I've been through Oxnard. Wolfman's got nards. Avoid Oxnard.
It's the territory you cover. So ours doesn't just cover the country. It gives you the most places to bank here in Arizona. The Valley National Banking Card. It's
Put a symbol in your pin? That guy had an asterisk.
#1 where you count on it most.
You can afford antiques at Maranatha's Discount
Maranatha?
Antiques. Phoenix
That looks like Princess Mumby. Queen Mumby? She had a bunch of heads.
Magazine calls us the best antique store in the valley.
Best
with
damn
the
antique
largest
store in the
selection
valley.
at the lowest prices.
Come on down to
like these
Mumby's.
antique oak dressers starting from
Sorcerer's
$249.
Mumby?
Oak dining sets from $449. Solid oak armoires only $269.
Armoires.
Maranatha's Discount Antiques,
Dan
904
Alex,
North
all these
Scottsdale
antiques.
Road in Tempe.
Sure you did, Trevor.
Fine quality antiques you can afford.
Maranatha.
You've got to see it to believe it.
Yikes. I can't think of the name of that. Dean guitars. Those are nice Dean guitars. I was like, Jesus, who makes the fucking Flying V? I saw. What?
Desert Air Conditioning has a complete line of day and night products.
God damn it! Everybody, like, the void is never just a void because the black and the white voids are constantly being rented out to local entrepreneurs. Oh, Gibson makes a Flying V, right? But Dean has one too. Doesn't Dean make that like? Oh fuck! And I can't remember the name. Dean, like this, because Dimebag Daryl used Dean. That's why I associated that. Z. I forget what it is.
Pump, straight cool, gas
Gibson,
electric.
yeah.
These are all different kinds of air
Gibson made the
conditioners
Les
made by
Paul,
day
yeah.
and night for different applications. We have all these units in stock, and one is just right for your air conditioning needs.
Now they're going to take him away to the funny farm. He's so crazy. His prices are so low. These men are gently escorting him off to some sort of sanitarium.
For fast professional installation of day and
These are all the ghosts of the workers and family who died from asbestos inhalation. And he doesn't even see them.
night products, Call Desert Air Conditioning
He's in
at 352-7780.
like
For keeping you
yeah.
cool is no problem.
Not at Levitt's.
Yeah, I guess Gibson did it first. I always like the Dean V. I like their headstocks a little more too than the Gibson.
Not at Lawhon, but only from T&S, the other furniture warehouse, can you furnish an entire room with a value like this. The sofa.
An entire 3-wall set. Because P.S. what you want to do now... God damn it, you guys can't see this. Let me move this. Boop. Let me go ahead and make that. So now you guys can see. Here's the thing. Just zoom in a little bit. Just a little. So you don't see where the wall ends and like the support beams are. Because if you're going to go like, hey, this is an actual house and this guy lives here. Why does it look like in an hour they're going to be putting on a high school rendition of Peter Pan, sir?
Chair and ottoman, the coffee table, end tables and lamps.
And this guy's also a
the
musician.
rocker, even this bar and matching stools. A 12-piece room full on sale today.
12 a piece, a room full for $8.95. That's a
T&S
fucking
for
deal.
only
It's like $3,000 today.
That is literally the furniture in the abandoned house we're picking through.
Yeah.
Like, that's that bitch's couch, and those are the 2 chairs under that pile of garbage.
P.S. Fun fact about this lady that used to live there, she killed her son.
If you haven't been keeping up, that's going to mean nothing. We have an abandoned house. Well, we're going to talk about it in the future.
Yeah.
But just know there's an abandoned house, and it has this furniture in it. She did kill her son, though.
With free delivery and setup. Only at T&S, the other furniture warehouse, between Levitt's and Lawhon on the freeway.
I mean, this is current, Brick. Like, he rolled off that thing, and they go, strike the set, and they go, okay, throw out the plastic sheets.
West Buckeye Road.
Get the ghost hunters into it.
It's our January clearance sale on Amana appliances at Christie's Appliance. We are Tucson's major appliance headquarters, and now during our January clearance sale, you can save on every Amana in our huge inventory. Save on every Amana in stock.
The late 80s and early 90s were great because like you could buy stuff that looked like it had already been left in a front yard and has been sun scorched. Mm-hmm. Like that color, it's part of the tobacco sunburst, so I can't be too mad at them for it because I do love that scheme. But like the piss, like the dark piss yellow that like everybody, my parents, like my aunts and uncles, my grandparents, they all just had various shades of like piss to diarrhea in their houses.
Refrigerators, freezers, ranges, dishwashers.
Maybe that's like instead of a tobacco sunburst or like a cherry sunburst, it's the anal leakage sunburst. Like a nice swath of like brownish yellows all the way to like a greenish.
Gross.
Chunks in it.
Microwave ovens. What a selection. And they're all on sale now. So don't miss out. January clearance sale on now at Christie's Appliance.
You can cut the cost of employee health care because now you have an alternative. At Valley Urgent Care Centers, your employees are immediately cared for by a qualified emergency doctor for a very...
Imagine, really quickly, if you will, come with me on this journey of the imagination. Imagine looking like this man, right? He's obviously in distress. He's got an oxygen mask. They've taken him out of his street clothes, and he is in the penis-exposing smock. This is presumably his chest, and look at this woman's demeanor. Like, you're this dude. Like the light is draining from these two little beady eyes, and she's like, "Oh, the young and the restless."
Valley Urgent Care Centers treat job-related injuries, illnesses, and provide routine employment physicals. We handle your workers'
and all the patients come in their own scrubs, which is nice.
Yeah.
Compensation paperwork, and also bill your company or insurance carrier directly. Personal, convenient care is assured.
Yeah. Here's the thing: they billing your, and I only know this because it's. Whatever, it's annoying. When you're in the insurance side of the medical industry, technically they don't have to submit claims, and any of your providers, none of them have to submit claims to your insurance on your behalf. Everyone does it as a courtesy, because if they didn't do it, they wouldn't get paid.
Right.
If it were down to like you to turn in those claims.
Free healthcare.
Yeah, everybody would literally be in debt to their eyeballs because they would go, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I've got insurance, and whatever idiots say when they don't want to do things that are necessary to stay alive in the society that we have cultivated for ourselves. But still, moral of the story there is we've all grown up thinking like, yeah, it's part of your doctor's job to get your claims paid by the insurance. It's not. Pull that particular silver spoon out of your ass. Because if your provider wanted to, like if you were such a cunt to them or a dickbag, depending on your gender or whatever, they could be like, hey, guess what? We don't want to do your claims anymore. So if you want these paid by anyone but you do them. And if that's anything other than just an office visit, your PCP, wrap your lips around a shotgun because you will not figure it out in time before they shuffle you off this mortal coil in a box that you will not be able to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
High quality is the standard at Valley Urgent Care Centers. Call us today for more information. For your convenience.
Oh yeah, she does have Adrienne Barbeau hair. They wrapped on Swamp Thing, right guys?
You bought yourself a tent and some camping gear.
Yeah, everybody out there who has like universal health care, that part must be easier. However, since it...
Doesn't it take like a lot longer to get in?
On this topic, but here's the thing. Because medical things, like the genre of medical, being healthy or being sick, the invention of that concept does, and will continue to do, is turn people into hypochondriacs. So when you say free medical care for everybody who is a little afraid of everything or is too stupid or too poor or whatever, they clog up the thing.
Sure.
Right? But like no system is perfect, obviously. If you have to pay for it, you're going to die because you can't pay for it. But if you don't have to pay for it, you might die because everybody else who doesn't have to pay for it is in the same fucking line you are. Is one better than the other? I don't know. I've only had the one, and also I don't partake in it much, so I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. If I'm dying, it would be cheaper just to like drive me out to like a nice shady tree and leave me there. Because like I don't want to be one of those, like, working in healthcare, not to get off on this tangent, but like especially with like the elderly, like I don't want to like be at the behest of like, oh, somebody who goes, this is the best for X. We have to keep them alive as long as possible, as long as they're unconscious and up to their eyeballs in morphine. We'll minimize their pain and prolong the amount of time that all this expensive machinery has to keep them alive. That's so cool. Fucking
now
love
your
it.
son has a whole different view of the world.
FDO says let it go to collections. They can't do anything due to HIPAA. So here's the thing: they're trying to pass something now, and with healthcare not affecting like your credit and stuff. So collections companies are rejecting healthcare collections because they're not gonna. People know, like if people find out that.
I don't know though.
I just found out about it today.
I don't want to get guys. Here's the thing. I fucking quit the medical industry because it's boring as fuck, annoying as shit. The people who work in it are idiots, and the people who are above them, who actually are educated, are so narrowly focused and educated. It seems impossible to even give a fuck. Whatever. God damn it. I don't want to talk about this, but the human body is such a complex organ to be like, yeah, I specialize in the adrenal glands. Be like, okay, so how do they function outside of the entire human body, right? Like you hook up juice to a car part, like a light or something, and it works. I don't want to get into this.
I don't.
Stop!
I'm not.
No more. That's what happens when you get to see real stars. Not just the ones in Hollywood. Whatever you imagine.
Guys, that is the exact spot of what the Fiesta Mall looks like right now. They tore that shit down 5 years ago. It's gone. That one thing, they have one archway that still says Fiesta Mall, but it is acres and acres and acres of just bare ass dirt at this point. It's fucking crazy.
Fiesta Mall.
Satisfy your craving for real Mexican food. Come to the Acapulco Bay Beach Club in Tower Plaza at 38th Street in Thomas. The Acapulco Bay Beach Club first opened their doors 11 years ago in Oaxaca, Mexico. The menu features seafood, south of the border style, and all your traditional favorites, with a buffet luncheon served 11 to 3. So satisfy your craving at the Acapulco Bay Beach Club in Tower Plaza at 38th Street in Thomas. Real Mexican food the way it was meant to be.
Come help the Lone Ranger.
Even back then, right? You knew like your nephew had a point and shoot camera, so there's like the lighting is shit. He used the onboard flash. There's harsh shadows. Everything is like wildly out of focus. But hey, it's a local commercial, so who gives a shit if you can see what's going on?
Celebrate the grand opening of his newest car and truck store location at 1365 West Broadway Road in Mesa. Folks, regardless of past...
Holy moly!
This week's FFOP Divorce brought to you by 2U Bio Healthcare.
Credit problems, you can buy a car, truck, or van at the car and truck store today. With a good job and a good down payment, your credit's approved. With every car sold, we're giving a free $1,700 U.S. Treasury.
The mask he's wearing in situ probably is like 49 cents at Party City. For the 99 cents, he could have stepped up to something that fit his face and like stretched a little, like, so it doesn't look like he made that himself out of a piece of like printer paper and like wildly misjudged the size of his head. I don't know. The 49 cents, maybe it was better used elsewhere.
And away free.
And we've got free hot dogs, Cokes, fun, and surprises.
So come on
Free
down
Coke.
and help us celebrate today.
They didn't last long. Sounds like that Eminem feeling.
You got the dream.
Wait.
We got your number, baby. Arizona lottery.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's gonna happen to somebody.
Does it though? Does it? Because maybe you've seen, like I have, every week the Powerball get bigger. Sure, it has to happen to someone eventually, but with hundreds of millions of people across the U.S., this is okay. Let's just say state lottery, right? How many people are in the state of Arizona? 30 million?
Sure.
50 million? I don't know. Yeah, somebody, I don't know, but that's like imagine putting out a commercial for like random drive-by shootings, like. You just see a guy who's like maybe not necessarily affiliated with a gang or anything. Like he's not out to he's not like the freeway murderers who were out to be serial killers. He's just a drunk guy with a gun who decides that since the Diamondbacks won, he was gonna 145 up into the air. That bullet has to come down and hit someone.
True. Can I talk now? Am I allowed to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
As long as you don't want to talk about medical.
I wasn't going to.
I know.
Good evening. I'm Jack Jacobson, station manager of KTVK TV3. Well, tonight we're proud to present something never seen before on Phoenix.
The smoked glasses that people wear all the time. They're not smoked enough to be sunglasses, but they're not clear enough to be regular glasses. It's like you're always struggling. In low light, you can't see. In bright light, you get zero protection. You just look like a greasy douchebag 24/7. Oh, is the sun out? Are you okay? These kind of suck. Obviously.
Television, three-dimensional television. That's right, 3D on TV3. It's Gorilla at Large in 3D and Technicolor. And the stars, a tremendous cast.
Guys, it's in color. And 3D. Color on TV.
Cameron Mitchell and
like
Bancroft.
Police Squad.
Lee J. Cobb, Raymond Burr, and Lee Marvin. Now, you probably already have bought your TV3 3D glasses at a...
Line? P.S. In my day, you didn't have to buy shit by way of glasses. You had to buy like a drink or a hot dog or whatever. But the glasses were free.
Phoenix area 7-Eleven store or a Northern Arizona Safeway store. And of course, the important thing is that a portion of the proceeds are going to the March of Dimes. But if you don't have your 3D glasses, or if you're watching a black and white set, well, you'll still be able to enjoy Gorilla at large, but without the 3D dimensional effect. So, put on your 3D glasses, sit back and enjoy Gorilla at large, but be careful. You'll swear a gorilla is loose in your living room.
Doubt it. Is Gorilla, a couple questions, first of all. Is Gorilla at large available in the public domain nowadays? Because that would be fun. I guess it isn't insane to say, well, if you got a black and white, because in my house, up until like 1992, I think 2 of the 3 of our TVs were black and white.
I never had a black and white TV at our house.
I used to watch The Simpsons on a 2-inch screen on a TV. So the screen was this, right? The front of the body was this, and the length of the body was this. So it looked like a full like the Dumb and Dumber Samsonite briefcase, except it was fucking 30 pounds. And it had to plug in. Like, it didn't have a battery. Portable. Why? Like, we're going to take it somewhere that doesn't have an outlet? Screen this big. I watched The Simpsons in black and white the day they were released to the public at large. And you kids get to watch the fucking Garfield Halloween special any time of the day or night in HD. I had to sit on the floor and my parents were in the other room playing handbells at church. You lucky sons of bitches. Now you get 3D glasses. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting a pair of 3D glasses off some fool.
It's
That's
not
Gorilla
public
large,
domain,
and of course
but
it's brought to you in
everybody's
part by
finding
Lucky,
it for you.
your discount supermarket, Gemco, your discount membership department store, KDKB 93.
I'm not, KDKB rocks Arizona. I mean, I'm not monetized, so they can try and shut me down, and they will.
FM rocks Arizona. And of course, KTVK TV3, the station to watch for great movies. Now, if you're all set, sit back. We're going to have a few commercial messages, and then Gorilla at Large in 3D.
I won't remove my glasses for any amount of love or money, and I'll just place them
I'm Richard
awkwardly.
Boone.
Oh, my God. Now, when the clock strikes 11, everybody, that's when it's time to drink the Kool-Aid. You put your glasses off, whoop, down the hatch, and we'll be all on the Comet by midnight. Maybe we'll make that a Discord movie. Make
Thank
sure
you
you
for
get the
joining us
7-Eleven
for tonight's
3D
first
glasses.
movie. We hope you enjoyed watching Gorilla at Large in 3D.
I missed it.
Now stay tuned for the 15-minute ABC Weekend Report, followed by Unknown Island.
Something nostalgic about something as simple as TV channels. 'Cause I'm sure wherever you grew up, you had your own, because we had 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 45, and then eventually we had 61 and 53, I think, was PAX, that religious station, but maybe you had PAX, maybe you didn't. It was nationwide for like a hot second and a half.
53 was MTV for me.
I didn't have cable. I just had terrestrial television. So I was like, all the numbers sort of make sense. 3, 5, 8, because 3 and 5, they were news. They went together. 8 was PBS.
Okay.
10 was news again. And since 5 and 3, 5 and 10, that made sense. 15 was another multiple of 5 and 3. So that meant it with 3, 5, 10, and then 15, right? 12, that was CBS. That was harder to justify. But since 3 was in there, I could fit 12 in there canonically, right? 45, that was UPN. That was so far beyond. It was a multiple of 5, but it's so far from it. It was like, the dark neighborhood, because UPN, you had UPN. It was like the Wayans brothers and the PJs and stuff.
Yeah.
If you wanted white bread, you went to the WB, channel 61. If you wanted to watch white kids talk about God or how...
Oh,
what did they talk about on Seventh Heaven? I don't know. Anything white people were talking about, it was on WB.
Our WB was like channel 11.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wherever you are, you probably have a memorized... Unless you had cable, in which case you probably had the highlights. I remember... Channel 24 on the cable box, Nickelodeon.
Oh, mine was 33. 32 was Cartoon Network, and 34 was Disney Channel.
Yeah, I never committed Disney Channel to memory, but I had Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Comedy Central, and MTV.
Oh, no. 34 was TV Land, I think.
Oh.
And then 35 was Disney.
Yeah, 29 was MTV here.
Hey, what we got here?
52 was VH1.
Put some lines and start putting fluids now.
You guys could catch Channel 8 all the way up there. Did you see... That's like from Sesame Street, but like, was it Pinwheel? Pinwheel. That was a fucking trip.
I'm doing it. Small surgery. We got a real DK down here.
Oh, real DK.
Crack
You
his
got the
chest.
Drift King
You got
himself,
that sword?
Cyrex.
Whoa.
God, guys, I don't know if you know this, but Brick Newton
the
also knows
electric
about lol
company.
cows, and when I say things about them, he knows too.
Ready? Ready.
The electric. The electric company.
Hey, did you hear
That's
the
what you were
Powerball
saying.
jackpot
Yeah.
just rolled over to
1,
34?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
That was fucking. That was when you could like put. That was like Herbie Hancock style jazz on the fucking television. But yeah, no, Pinwheel. That was the one where it was like, Electric Company had like production, but Pinwheel was just like.
Ryan says he remembers it from Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, Pinwheel was on Nickelodeon too. And then that one, oh, there were so many. But here's the thing: back then, children entertainment was made for like exploitative purposes, but it was by adults who had to maintain a standard set forth by someone in order to sell their shit. Now it's shit made by kids who are also dumb, making things for my kid to enjoy. And I go, am I the bad parent? Like, because my parents hated all the things I liked. Am I just lockstep? But I go, no. Like the Ninja Turtles, Batman, all these were made by adults who had like, wasn't like some fucking Polish or Russian woman like exploiting her children to the hilt.
$1 million?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of Canadian shows. Like, you can't do that on television. I feel like that was Canadian because, hello, Alanis Morissette was on that show.
When the Arizona Powerball jackpot gets this big, getting a ticket becomes critical.
Wayne Gretzky, Eric Lindros, Keith Kachuk. The Phoenix Coyotes 15.
Guys, you think he's related to LeChuck? No, because he's like a cartoon character from Monkey Island.
FDO says, I played Herbie Hancock Watermelon Man for my friend the other night. He was like, the fuck is this for the first minute?
The fuck is this? It's a fucking great song. Watermelon Man is one of my favorite, like, I wouldn't call it a gimmick song, but it's definitely like not your usual jazz. I fucking love Watermelon Man.
Ice Pack. This may be your only chance to see the stars of the NHL. Each Ice Pack includes bone-chilling battles against teams like the New York Rangers, Chicago Blackhawks, Detroit Red Wings, and the Stanley Cup champion Colorado Avalanche. Ice Packs start at $135. Call 37.
Mr. Yabo, I'm trying to remember the name of Fred Penner. Why do I remember that, but I can't pull in a face?
The 9 putt. The coolest game in the desert.
That's another thing. Coyote games, like hockey in general, it was like, enjoy 12 great games for $15. It was always like some insane, like getting into America Rest Arena for Fred Penner's place. Oh, I don't remember that guy. I mean, the name rings a bell, but I have no specific memories. But yeah, like, hockey was one of those things. It's like, hey, come on, man.
Please?
It's like 75 cents a game. They're professionals, I know it's Arizona.
It's huge.
It's gonna be
The
cold in
savings
there.
are unbelievable as Glendale's finest new car dealers present a spectacular spring cleaning clearance sale. This Saturday and Sunday only at Glendale Community College, you'll find millions of dollars in new and used cars, trucks, and vans. Imagine rock bottom pricing on all makes and models. Fierce competition among 11 dealers puts you in the driver's seat. Don't go to your
Two dealers enter the arena. One dealer leaves.
over town. Come to the spectacular spring cleaning.
God damn, what I have loved for like Tex Earnhardt to get together with like, it's like, like everybody remembers like the celebrity death match with Judge Mills Lane. I would love to see Tex Earnhardt and like Tom Horn of Horn Ford. It's like Tex Earnhardt, he was a fucking rootin' tune. We still haven't seen a Tex Earnhardt commercial 27 minutes in. I'm getting a little disheartened. But Tex Earnhardt was another one like Rick Empire. The Rick Empire. Empire Glass. Heinrich's shit.
Varney?
His name fell out of my head. Tex Earnhardt, though. You don't fuck with him. He always... Giant cowboy hat. We lived by one of his dealerships at our last house, and there's a giant bull that moves around the state. He always sit on top of a bull and go, "That ain't no bull," and point at it. But there's this giant bull that spent his time in Mesa and Chandler, but made it all the way out to Santan Valley last I saw it. But the problem persists to this day, as it did back when I was a kid. They have to keep adding coats of paint to the penis of the bull.
Yeah.
And I feel like you guys know why. If you're going to be a graffiti artist and there is a 30-foot tall and 45-foot long bull with a 15-foot joint, I mean, and you got a can of spray paint, where are you aiming that nozzle?
FTO says there is a Tex commercial.
Fuck yes. Tex Earnhardt, baby, that ain't no bull. Later, like as he got older, he'd show up with his sons. He had 2 sons that would be on either side of the bull to sort of like keep him up on it. He stayed on that bull until he was like the crypt keeper old. I don't know if he's still alive. God, I hope he still is, because he's a legend. Tex Earnhardt. Why the fuck is this not playing?
Clearance sale at Glendale Community College, 59th Avenue and Ollie. Just minutes west of the Black Canyon Freeway.
Minutes.
Say there. Where do you
Yeah, he
go?
has
Just
two
108
sons.
minutes west of where I
On a
live.
real fun time.
Ed-Bevetics.
And where do you go for good things to eat? Ed DeBevics. Great food and a good time for the whole family. Ed's will make you remember the fun of growing up. And food the way it used to be, only better.
My favorite. My
Like, you know, how we all love the 50s and the 90s. There were 2 50s style restaurants, and maybe this was the one. One of the 50s style restaurants, they gave the wait staff like a little leeway and like insulting the customers. Like it wasn't like fuck you cunt Vegas like style rude to the like customer restaurant gimmick, but like they I don't know. We went in there with some friends. I went in there with some friends, and there were tons of. I was like right at that point of like becoming a sproutling into like a full blown pair of swinging balls and like interested in girls, right? So we walk in there, and there are all these girls in like poodle skirts, like 50s shit, and like all there's like a greaser dude or whatever. Like, this place is cool. I said, I hope we get one of these hot chicks, or failing that, one of the Fonzie lookalikes. So we sit down, and this fucking square Eugene, tape on his glasses, like classic Revenge of the Nerds, like John Carradine nerd. So I was extra rude to him, even though he probably didn't deserve it.
Ed DeBevics in the Town and Country Shopping Center.
Ed-Bevetics.
Squeeze the most out of your money during Courtesy Chevrolet's outrageous used car sale. See.
That company still exists to this day. Courtesy has now bought another probably 10 dealerships since this commercial, up until in my Globe Miami area. So the only Ford dealership within 3 hours of here is McSpadden Ford, or was.
Yeah.
Now Courtesy Ford.
Yeah.
Courtesy Chevrolet, still going strong in the valley.
Thousands below Kelly Retail Blue Book on what has to be one of the largest used car and truck
like
inventories of
Van Chevrolet.
1992. Get a load of this, a 1987 Nissan Sentra for an outrageous $19.95. And don't forget, there's absolutely no second
A car for $2,000.
stickers or additional dealer markups at Courtesy Chevrolet. Now's the time to squeeze the most out of your car buying dollar. And the place to get that squeeze of a deal is Courtesy Chevrolet on Camelback Road.
They still use that, like a dedication to the like craft, I guess. We've seen like a countless number of mascots and logos change. Courtesy Chevrolet kept that fucking blue arrow to this day. It's on the road 2 minutes from my house. Courtesy Ford.
The heart of the valley.
You say you have a rare pink diamond you need protected from the infamous Phantom?
The most fabulous diamond in all the world.
Inspector Clouseau is on the job.
I've really got him this time.
He's a knight in shining armor.
Take your filthy hands off my ass.
He's a
Okay, the Pink Panther movie, second to none. Peter Sellers, whatever vices he may have indulged in, was a brilliant comedic actor. And nothing in my mind, like in the Marx Brothers, nothing beats the mirror gag on the boat. Nothing beats the Marx Brothers where, because Clouseau would always come home, fight Cato in his in his apartment, and then try on a costume. And I forget which movie it was. It was either like Revenge or Pink Panther Returns. Doesn't matter. You'll find it. But the one where he puts on the Hunchback of Notre Dame costume, and he like puts on this wig and these teeth, and he's got this hunchback, and it's got like a little helium tank, right? And he goes, "Oh, the bells!" Like back in the, so he turns on the helium too much, and his hump inflates, and it floats out the window. And him and Cato, it's fucking hilarious. Oh, the bells, fucking hilarious.
Let me kiss your face.
He's a little crazy.
What kind of a candle is this?
The Pink Panther, Saturday at 7 on TV 45.
Someone. Oh, yeah, he was in Doctor Strangelove, too. Yeah. If you're a Pink Panther fan, please help me. The name of the guy who was like his boss, the redheaded guy who ends up in the insane asylum, I can't remember his name. I remember Sergeant Chevalier, who they both mention, who I think was his underling. But he, like, Peter Sellers as Clouseau goes to like a mental institution to visit his boss, and like, because he's got like this tick. Let's see, didn't notice anything yet. But yeah, so like he had this tick, and like so he went to this insane asylum, and like the guy was getting better, the boss, whose name I obviously can't still remember, but like Clouseau shows up and immediately like tacks another 20 years onto his sentence because like his tick comes back, and like at one point he blows the tip of his nose off, so he's got, it's a fucking, I don't know. The Pink Panther always felt like what's that movie with Val Kilmer? Not Spy Hard, Top Secret, and the other thing that I was trying to think of I forgot. It's like two things. Top Secret and something else. God damn, what was that thing? Is this Pace?
Picante?
Shot in Arizona.
The Arizona Outlaws, Western Conference champions of the United States Football League.
Who wants to die first?
Oh, don't get no tougher.
It's Arby's Big Taste Showdown. You decide if Arby's new Western Bacon Clubs beat the best anyone else has got. Get ready for the best tasting bacon ever. Thick cut peppered bacon. And you'll love authentic barbecue.
It'll be the best sandwich you ever ate, or we'll tie your prairie wife behind a horse and drag her for 30 miles.
Sauce and zesty Western sauce all atop your choice of Arby's roasted chicken or beef. You be the judge. See if Arby's new Western Bacon Clubs aren't the best fast food sandwiches ever. When we say it's better out here, this is what we mean.
We mean it. Like,
Did you get your tax refund back?
I can eat it.
No, but that's something just as good.
Yeah, that Arby's Chode logo stays the same to this day.
Jackson here. Refund anticipation loan. Refund what? Anticipation loan. And I got it in less than 3 days.
You got your money in 3 days? No way.
If you got your money in 3 days, then I'm the Queen of England.
Nice cheer. Next.
Call 722-2829 for the nearest location. Also in Wards and Elcon.
What's up? Well, the Arizona Bank won't corral all the new people who moved to Arizona anymore.
Our bank's opening branches at the border?
No.
We'll have better investments.
No.
Cheaper loans.
No, it has nothing to do with money. It's friendliness people want, and they want my prune whip cookies.
Well, the Arizona Bank's friendly without cookies.
Yeah, but the first person who opens an account at our bank gets to lick the bowl.
The Arizona Bank. It's pretty hard to beat.
You ever do that on a pool table?
Yeah, pool table. I have no memory of ever seeing an Arizona bank. I've seen the National Bank of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yahtzee.
At Beta Health, the doctors believe a smile is to use your whole life. I'm Stu.
Hey, you may remember me from such sets as that set from earlier.
Your neighborhood.
This guy looks exactly like Doug McClure's horse kick head cousin.
The Dental Health Office has a program that can help you keep smiling beautifully and confidently.
Hi, I'm Tooth McClure. You remember me from such mouths as yours.
Your whole life. It's called the Lifetime
I
of
said that at
Smiles.
the
Ask about the Lifetime of Smiles program and get the most out of your smile.
It's simple,
With this inhaler.
my friend, we care about you.
From molten silver, clay of earth, and turquoise from the mountain, he forms the symbols of the tribe, clean designs of the land that calls like the wolf in his craft. Reflections of 10,000 years come alive.
How will a white person saying these words later exploit this indigenous culture? Right after this.
Native American handcrafts and jewelry of the Hopi, Navajo, and Zuni, authentic as the earth and animals that inspire the designs. Jewelry
There's more
that
than just
comes
those
alive.
3 tribes here.
Right, but if they're talking about like a showcase, they may only have those 2 tribes. And like it depending on the locale, because out here there are Navajo mostly,
And Apache.
some Apache,
Mm-hmm.
some Apache. I mean, most of the natives I grew up around were Navajo. I can't remember any specific Apache people because I'd always ask because I'm, an uncultured white devil, which I told them to call me, and only one of them would do it.
The Arizona Traders, 274 North Goodman at the Village Gate
there you go.
Square.
Announcing the Rock-a-Fire
Bitch!
Explosion Show.
This was a Pistol Pete's!
Pizza.
Okay. So full disclosure. Full disclosure, not that this needs to be disclosed in any real fashion, but the Pistol Pete's Pizza I went to was on the corner of Broadway and Gilbert. I would never have gone all the way to 22nd Street in Phoenix. Are you fucking kidding me? Right, that's the thing. What was the Rock-a-Fire explosion was part of a bigger, it was part of Showbiz Pizza, right? But we didn't have Showbiz Pizza here. I don't know, maybe it was one of the things that didn't make it west of the Mississippi, like a Hardee's or whatever. But our Pistol Pete's had the Rock-a-Fire. But Pistol Pete's was huge, dude. Like it was, I don't know, like it was probably neck and neck with Chuck E. Cheese, at least here in this state, for my entire childhood until it was just crushed by the mouse, the rat.
And every day, a large pepperoni pizza or any large one-item pizzas only $4.99.
$5
at Pistol Pete's Pizza, 22nd Street in Kolb.
Kolb.
Public
Gilbert
access
Broadway,
television in Tucson. Tucson Community Cable Corporation.
We're a corporate entity.
The end.
Hello, everybody. This is Shane Eden.
And this is Lou Golden.
I'm his younger gay boyfriend, Lou Golden. Like, again, where's the director? Like, do you think that after this take, he'd go, that was great, guys. Here's the thing. Lou, faster on the delivery of the line. Don't need the whoop and the 9 seconds of silence. Let's just roll right into this commercial like we're paying for the time. Okay, let's go at round 2.
I want to invite you to watch the Shane Eden Show with Lou Golden every Friday night. At what time, Lou?
At 8 o'clock.
No, 7:45.
At what time, Lou? I'm Lou.
Hi, Lou.
Oh, 7:45.
No wonder you're always late to the show.
Oh, is that
7:45, Channel 49, Tucson Community Cable Corporation, every Friday.
That's right. The happening spot in Tucson is T-Triple.
The happening.
There's no such thing as a director in a little commercial. I realize I'm always like, where's the director at? It's these 2 jackasses and a friend running the camera.
Yeah.
However, the friend, right? The friend definitely has seen humans interacting. I guarantee he wasn't pulled from under a rock or from another planet. What is up with these people? Do you not care enough about your... maybe it's not a friend. Maybe just say, hey, dude, can you run a camera? $5. You can get a pizza afterwards.
We have the open forum. We want you to call in and tell us what's on your mind. Plus, we're doing our series on UFOs.
Oh.
That's right. That'll take you where you want to go.
That's right. Howard Stern's penis, Baba Booey. Guys, here's the thing. Before as if we are wasting film, right? This is VHS tape. And you just go over again. So here's the thing. Maybe before even camera rolls, right? Just advice for you. Maybe you want to start a business one day and have a local commercial of your own. Do this. Before the red button on the back of that camcorder gets depressed, maybe do it like 5 times. 3 if you're lazy. Just to work out the kinks and be like, oh hey, yeah. Maybe. I spent a little time behind a camera. When I'm not doing this, I would go like, because here you can't edit it, so you're gonna have to like listen to me stumble and tell long-winded and stupid stories. But like, if this were edited, it would be tight. And if something I didn't like got into a take, I would go, you know what? I'm not happy with that. Let's do it again. And I often would with my co-host over on Raiders of the Lost Genre. What I wouldn't do is, I think that's good.
Let's roll it. Post. There's no post.
Yeah. Oh, there's no
So
post.
don't forget, what is it, Lou?
Shane Eden plus Lou Godin.
Every
Friday
at
8:45.
7:45. 7:45.
And someone's laughing in the background.
The one thing you don't want to do, here's the thing you don't want to do as a business owner, as a show proprietor, or any of that. People are intensely stupid. Me included, you included, everybody. And once they hear something, they'll go, whoa. Even if they hear 2 things.
Yeah.
You'll confuse everybody. 8:45, the show is actually at 7:45.
He originally said it was at 8.
But they moved it to 7:45, so he thought 8:45. Now, how many people are going to tune into this show? I don't know. It was 30 years ago.
The one person that laughed in the
9:15.
background.
Don't miss it. Peace.
Wow. Wow. Best commercial of the night.
Okay. Right. You don't want to do it 3 times, right? But let's say this was obviously the first one.
And only.
When this happens, you go, all right, let's play that back really fast, because it would take literally no time at all to hit rewind on that camcorder and for all of you guys to stand around and look in the eyepiece for the fucking 30 seconds. Like, hey guys, not for nothing. I'm not like you. I'm trying to harsh the vibe. Just a few notes. You said the wrong time. The show starts 3 times. There was huge swaths of silence. You guys talked over each other and seemed to both be under the influence of something. Could one of you pull your shit together? Oh, and P.S. I know there's a monitor up there that is simply for frame of reference. What I want you to do is look here at the camera, not up at the 14-inch CRT TV, and try to find where in frame your fingers are. Right? Fucking hey.
Arizona Tech has been training men and women for high technology careers.
That looks like the Star Trek campus from TNG.
Since 1963.
Whoa,
if you
look at those
want to learn about
computers.
computer programming
Wow.
and get
Dumb
proper
terminals.
training, come to the institute that has been teaching at
Well,
long.
here's how you type, stupid. That's why I type like
That's how
that.
David types.
My dumb terminal here. I gotta send a request to the mainframe to hack it. It takes forever.
Than any other private school in Arizona. Call the computer professionals at Arizona Tech's 24-hour career line.
She's like watching all that text just fly up, and she's not typing anything. She's like, I think I have a problem, Professor.
Help.
My dumb terminal's on the fritz.
At 252-2331 about your
Here's how you
opportunities
hack
in
the
computer
Gibson.
programming. Arizona Tech is a
Hacking
part
the
of Miller
Miller.
Technology.
Fellow Americans,
I realize that not everyone is a powerful lobbyist or owns a huge poultry conglomerate. And many of you may be a little short on cash after the middle-class tax increase I sucker punched you with.
Doesn't that seem funny now in like current political climates? Don't we all wish we had like a really stupid president who just like got a blowjob?
And if you still want to contribute to my legal defense fund, Hooters Restaurants is donating 1 out of every 10 chicken wings they sell to go toward...
God damn it. I couldn't get to the pause button fast enough, but I was about to make a prediction that if Hooters is going to do anything, they're going to be donating wings, 1 per every. It would have been like from 1,000 yards. My hand was just too slow, but trust me, I called it.
Feeding my lawyers. So please, go to Hooters and buy as many chicken wings as you can afford. Thank you.
Guys, here's something that predates like all of this, right? Makeup, right? Drag queens, for instance, they are wonderful with the makeup arts. What are
Yeah, it's an art.
Yeah, the makeup. I'm just looking for the right terminology for it. But moral of the story is, get a drag queen next time to turn that fucking giant honking schnoz you got into something that doesn't pull focus. Right? Like if I were going to pretend to be a Bill Clinton, I would say, hey, can you make up this nose so it doesn't look 45 degrees off center and smaller so I look like Bill Clinton? I wouldn't go, nah, you know what? Make me look like, who has a huge nose like that? Let's pretend Jimmy Durante and Bill Clinton had a baby, and I'll play that character. Ha-cha-cha. Blowjobs.
Howdy, folks.
Oh, God, this guy.
And easy credit here for Sonoyta Motors. We have a car for everyone.
Keep the same mask.
Credit,
There's a big stack of them.
financing is available. We offer bank financing and on-the-spot
This
delivery.
big box of them like tissues. Every time he gets called out of his office, they go, oh, boss, this needs a signature. He's like, God damn it. And he pulls out his mask box.
If you had a credit problem or no credit at all, we can help you at Sonoyta Motors. With a job and a good down payment, you can buy a quality used car today.
But what's the area code, right, guys? You see those flashing numbers? What is it, 480, 602, 520, 924, 623?
928.
Chance to end your credit worries.
We didn't have this
See
back
us
then.
at Sonoyta Motors.
Who was that masked man?
Some fat
Imagine
son of a
place
bitch.
like no other. More books and magazines than you could ever read. More music than you could ever listen to.
Don't even
More
try.
videos than you could ever watch. A place where Elvis, Shakespeare, and Batman all feel at home. This place would not only sell, but buy and trade. There is such a place, Bookman's.
Arizona, 1860, a place where life was scratched from soil and rock. The arrival of anything that made life easier was appreciated. For banking, express, and travel,
Like living out here in modern day, it still feels a little like the Old West because like most of the buildings in downtown don't even have AC out here. And I can't imagine living in a town like this, which is mild in Arizona terms, wearing 9 or 10 layers.
Seriously.
And still having to walk around like I'm not fucking dying. I wear this shit. I'm still pitted out by the end of the day. Like, how did people... There must have been... I don't know. Maybe I'll pick John Townsend's brain and be like, hey, how did... Like, but he lives in New England, so that's probably why. But like, how did people out here survive? Like, by the time you put on your 10th layer and the sun is high in the sky and it's 108 outside, you go, well... Here we go. And then you just go out and hope you don't die.
it was the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Today, Wells Fargo is working to make banking easier for Arizona again with ATMs that...
I remember when Wells Fargo came to Arizona and it pissed a lot of people off for some reason. I was too young to give a fuck, but like we had one of our banks out here like was bought. I can't remember which one it was. It was my grandpa's bank and they got bought out by Wells Fargo. And he's like, oh my goddamn diddly. It was like listening to someone talk about the internet, like, who doesn't like the internet, but it was like, it goes to show nothing ever changes. Old people in general, are not going to like change. And the second something does, they're going to go, goddamn, back in my day, we had a bank that didn't get bought out by other banks. And like...
Didn't they have a jingle
You
too?
do more than ever.
Totally.
And bankers and supermarkets to help you 7 days a week, even evenings. Wells Fargo, a better way of banking.
Inline skating.
Oh, hell yeah.
Play it fast. Play it safe. And play it fun with Rollerblade, the name that says you know how to play it right. And next time you're shopping for savings on Rollerblade, play it smart with...
My dad, like in the late 70s, bought like one of the first production pairs of rollerblades. Like, I don't know. Even like in the 80s, I was like, skates with their wheels in a line. Because we all had the fun. Like, I had the, you know, the classic skates with the 4 big tires that would get caught on literally everything and cause you to go face first into your untimely death.
Against sports. At Play It Against Sports, you can trade in your used sports equipment to get the best possible price on brand new rollerblade skates and protective
Can
gear.
you see those like speed rollerblades or like the speed skates where the fucking blades or the wheel base is like 28 inches or something fucking crazy
Play it
shit?
smart. Trade in your used sports gear at Play It Against Sports.
I'm Tex Earnhardt, and I guarantee you this ain't no bull. Now at Earnhardt's Progressive Leasing, you can drive away this 86 Ford Taurus for only $219 per month. That's right.
This is 1986. He looked exactly like this in 2016.
At only $219
Get on
per
that
month.
bull, man.
Why
Get
such a
on the
low payment?
fucking bull, Tex.
Because leasing is the modern alternative to buying, and you don't have to be in business to lease. And remember, folks, we lease all makes and models at Earnhardt's Progressive Leasing at the corner of Baseline Rural right here in Tempe.
He didn't get on
I
the bull.
severe pain in my right leg, and it started affecting everything I
What's
did.
an LJ?
The test I had
Brother, if you
done
gotta
revealed
ask,
that
you can't afford it.
I had a complete blockage of my right leg.
Like
the
my
first
Taurus. That ain't no
recommendation
bull.
was
God
bypass
damn
surgery.
it.
I visited the Arizona Heart Institute, and they offered me an alternate
A heart.
procedure, which did not require an incision. And today, life's never been better.
For more information,
that
call
shit?
the people who touch the heart.
Swish.
The Arizona Heart Institute.
The serious skier. Confident, driven, uncompromising.
Covered in flags.
What the skier
The
demands,
snowball?
Ski Pro delivers. Precision technology and performance. Expert staff and service. To ski like a pro, get your gear.
I haven't even picked the tree yet. So that raises an interesting question.
Ski Pro.
Don't miss Ski Pro's giant ski clearance sale beginning this Saturday. Ski Pro.
Yeah, you have to hurry and get the Ski Pro because if you get there late, by the time you make it to Snow Bowl, there will be no snow. We went up there to Snow Bowl once, I attempted skiing twice, did it once. Got the cross-country ski, went to the Snow Bowl. It's like, yeah, woo, it's skiing in Arizona. I can't believe we go up there like, oh, yeah, we got like zero powder. Like there are rocks poking up through the snow. And they go, you can't ski. And I go,
all right.
Well, fuck. So we grabbed a little snow, we threw it in the air, and went home.
1710 West Southern Mesa.
I imagine it's like skiing anywhere else. We've got mountains and snow. It's just you have a very small window in which to partake.
Yeah.
Like, we've got everything that everybody else does, practically. I mean, we've got rivers and lakes and forests and shit like that.
Oh, Tex died in 2020.
Oh.
89 years old.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, up until the day he died, he was on that fucking bull being held up by his sons on either side, you know.
I wonder if he got COVID.
Too broke to go. Yeah.
Channel 15 has the best movies in May. James Caan's last score has got to be his best. You shouldn't clown around in the fun house. Jack Nicholson is insane in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A reporter uncovers a missing rock legend's mysterious...
That's how I would describe him. Jack Nicholson is insane in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Oh, Alec Baldwin fights crime in the shadow.
Fast. He may still be alive. A full moon in California is definitely not
I want to
romantic
see the
in the
silver
Howard.
bullet.
And Daniel J. Travati and Joe Beth Williams search desperately for their missing son. The best movies in May are only on Channel 15. We now return to 15 Sunday Star Theater with Gene Arthur and William Holden in Arizona.
Roger, I need some advice. How can I tell Dad that a plain old pizza place isn't the same as the Strawberry's pizza place? They got...
Runs up behind him, punts him off the porch. Enjoy Showbiz Pizza, you ungrateful little fuck. We got a Pistol Pete's around here.
Free shows with singing animals. Lots of real neat games and all kinds of rides and stuff.
I saw that at the
it's
place.
really great pizza. I just know he'd like it.
Hey, you guys, I've got a great idea. Why don't we go to Showbiz Pizza Place?
Oh, boy.
Obviously, you can't go, dog. Why did I say you guys? I don't know. The dog has to stay here. Oh, yeah, Adam
For a Chinese
Walsh.
meal that's fit for a king, come to King's Chinese
Shit was
Restaurant.
fucked.
Every dish is made to order with fresh meats and vegetables. King's
Is this
offers
at
a
the Chinese
variety of lunch
Cultural
and dinner
Center?
specials, including these. Sizzling garlic shrimp, only $6.99. Delicious Peking duck, half $7.
Man, I would go back in time just
and
to
beef and broccoli
exploit
just
the food
$4.99.
value, you guys. Everybody's trying to go back in time to like see a dinosaur or kill Hitler. I just want a decent meal at an affordable price.
Succulent
A succulent Chinese meal at a succulent, affordable price. You know?
Delivery are available. King's
Some man comes in and touches my penis.
Chinese Restaurant, 10 West
What is
Grand
happening,
Grandstone
Julia?
Shopping Center.
Welcome to the show.
Phone 792-3180.
Oh, yeah, Otis O'Toole. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm.
Fuck. Why? Who's like, hey, we're going to roll you in like 4 seconds early. It's like, look off, blink. I was like, why not? Like, she's blinking like it was the end of a Police Squad episode where like they don't have the money for freeze frame. Like, what the fuck?
Letha DeVero, and I'm here to invite you to be with us
Hands
for
off
Letha
my
Speaks on
penis.
Dreams every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, Channel 49. Your dreams carry priceless information on every aspect of your being with wisdom and guidance that you can't buy anywhere at any price.
Really quick. I don't want to like denigrate anybody because it's not why I'm here, but fuck you. No. The dream interpretation and dream evaluation, we'll call it. I don't there are so many things that we don't know enough about to draw any like rational conclusions from, and that's where crackpots like this come in, where you go like, well, we don't know anything about the dreams or the gamma wave or the beta wave or what they come from or what they do, because it's the 80s, remember. I don't know what we know now, but like you're a product of your culture. You're a product of your family. You're a product of the stew in which you sprouted and soaked up the flavors of, right? So it would come only as natural that your dream would be different from somebody else who's in a different culture. So when you read a book that says, hey, if you dream about this, it means this. I mean, isn't that like wildly subjective? And like, I don't know. It just feels like there's crackpot science. There's things you can go like, oh, we can't explain. Like God moves in mysterious ways or whatever you want to say. Like that emergency 911 episode where the lady like ran her hands energetically around her son's decapitated pinky finger and she thinks she saved it. Whatever. But like your mind is going to be interpreting the things that you saw, experienced, the thoughts that you had, the subconscious thoughts that you had. So like to look into your own mind to be like, okay, this microscopic pinprick of dust on the universe, what do you have to say of the rest of existence? You know it all. Which is why every time I had a test at school or anything due at work that had any sort of high stakes, I would go to a baby. Because I would say, baby, you have no idea what's going on here. You're basically just interpreting the world as shapes and colors. Let's rock this shit. And that's why I always got A's.
Don't have to
Raises.
put up with nightmares, and recurring dreams are the most important dreams. Be among our mystery dreamers in the studio.
Imagine being this stupid bitch and I walk into her office, right? And I go, doctor, because this is a real dream I had. I had to run in zombie dreams because we can get into that later if you want to, but you don't want to. I had to run in zombie dreams for a while. And this one dream I had, I remember it because it was the craziest. It was very involved. At one point, I'm in this like dilapidated house that's like in the middle of being built, running from zombies. They have some form of intelligence, doesn't matter. So I running for my life, scared, a little freaked out here and there, but part of me knows that this isn't really real. But I look out this window. There's a blind man in this little courtyard area. Yeah, mostly dirt. He's holding a bag of frozen broccoli, right? No, sorry. He wasn't holding it. The zombie was holding it. Zombie was holding a bag of frozen broccoli. And he's running around this blind man. The blind man just wanted his broccoli. He was, my broccoli, my broccoli. Well, this it's all in my dream. This never happened. This zombie is holding this bag of frozen broccoli, running around this blind man. So I couldn't let this happen. I go, that blind man deserves his broccoli. This zombie shouldn't be doing that. So I go, in the dream, I open up the window like I'm about to go, hey, boy, what day is today? It's Christmas Day. But I go, hey! The zombie looks up at me and I go, and I hock this huge loogie at him. And he was like wearing a button-up shirt like this, but it was up a little bit. And he goes, bloop! And it's like the biggest booger loogie I've ever, like the size of 2 softballs, right into his shirt. And he goes, oh! And he was upset about it. I immediately regretted that because he started chasing me.
Did he drop the broccoli?
Of course he did. But imagine being a professional and now I just told you that. What does that mean? What is the universe telling me? What was that yeasty flavored loogie that I can still taste in my mind's tongue today that I shot at that zombie harassing that blind man? Is that why I'm here right now? You be the judge.
And please arrive at the TCCC building by 6:15 or 6:30.
I'll be at the store. That's about it.
Or
Yeah,
call
some
me.
of those ones, like I'll have dreams like that where you like, in your dream, everything's the same except one thing. It might be something you want. It might be something you've been thinking about getting, but it's there. And then when you wake up, that just sort of rolls into reality. I can't tell you how many times I've been looking through the house going like, where's that thing that I had when I was... And then you think back and you go, okay, I have no no memory of it buying it, no memory of like discussing it or discussing buying it or taking the drive. And you go, fuck, duped again.
Or dreams for interpreting. That's Lolita Speaks on Dreams every Thursday evening, 7 o'clock.
Are you still talking? Hurry up.
Be with us.
Be with us.
This is just the overall design note. If you're going to have like an Indian head and 2 glowing balls beneath him, don't. Have one ball and be in that one ball. Because when you pop up in the one ball and there's another ball, I'm waiting for her counterpart. Like the Santa Claus looking dude from the last one to be like, yeah, I believe that dreams do crazy shit too.
Holy moly! That blind man deserves his broccoli. I want that as a t-shirt or on my headstone. Or both.
Yeah, he did. He deserved it. He had no idea what was going on. He had the classic blind guy circular dark glasses. And he was just like, hey, man. He just wanted to go home and have some dinner. Relentlessly harassed.
You are watching Public Access Television, a service of Tucson Community Cable Corporation.
He kept singing Genesis.
The right choice of eyewear not only helps you see better, it helps you look better. That's why Lee
Zero
Optical offers a
prescriptions
wide
lenses, by the
assortment of the
way.
latest frames to choose from. So you're sure to find the look that brings out the best in you.
Give me the Jeffrey Dahmer. I want it to
Seriously?
match my haircut. I've got a man's... Here's what he did. He goes, yeah, instead of going to... who does it in about an hour? LensCrafters. He's like, I'm going to Lee's. So he walks in there looking exactly like this. And he's like, I've got a man's penis in the refrigerator defrosted. that I'm going to be eating later. Can
Need
you
some
recommend some glasses? And the lady goes, bing, light bulb.
And now Lee Optical has most frames on sale. Save up to 50%. This offer
Yeah,
includes
it's
a
not
huge
included.
assortment, designer frames too. So when you want to look
damn,
your
women
best
were so
and save up to
unsexy in the
50%,
80s.
look to us at Lee Optical and our wall of frames.
Women weren't sexy in the 80s unless they were like just getting out of a pool or a shower. Like, get that fucking hair down, get that fucking crazy clown makeup off. Good Lord.
Hi, Mr. Fillmore. I'm in
Proclaimers.
Europe selecting gifts for Western Savings Gift Store. And talk
I
about
also love
class.
those Proclaimers.
Old world elegance like famous Gorham crystal. And Wallace Heritage China.
You can stick fucking cheap ass dollar store candles in it. It'll look shitty, and your guests deserve it.
And handy New World items, like Sylvia Porter's new money book.
Just like Old World monkeys and New World monkeys. Old World things, candle holders, candles. New World, books, pots.
And Silverstone cookware.
Phoebe
They're
Cates and
free
Fast
or at a
Times.
special low cost with a qualifying deposit of $1,000 or more at Western. It's the biggest choice of gifts in town.
Doesn't this guy look like the guy who plays, fuck, I can't remember his name now, but he plays Nightcrawler in the old X-Men movies, and he played Loki in Son of the Mask. Alan Cummings is his name. He looks like Alan Cummings. Thanks for helping me out there, guys.
Western Savings.
He went immediately from the set of this commercial to go harass Jamie Kennedy.
Foresight people.
If you're tired of the same old boring eating places, step back into the past.
I'm the sex pervert, and FDO's talking about Phoebe Cates with her dad in the chimney.
For great food at Chef's Drive-In Diner. Chef's Drive-In Diner features a real 50s atmosphere with terrific meals cooked to order, and their delicious blue plate specials change daily. Right now, you'll get a piece of free homemade pie with your meal when you mention this ad. If you remember the 50s, you'll love the nostalgia of Chef's. The Shepherd family invites you to visit Chef's and taste delicious 50s-style home-cooked meals. That's Chef's Drive-In Diner, 2 blocks north of Main on Country Club in Mesa. You're gonna love Chef's.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was there until recently. I remember that sign on Mesa. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I got my tattoo right near there, my first tattoo.
Yep.
The South Side office of Fashion Eye Center has moved to a bigger and better...
Right. I can't... Whatever. That which is not dead and can eternal lie. Like, I don't know. At some point... My... What is it called? My... ability to drop into disbelief. What's that called? Fuck. Willing suspension of disbelief. Like when I watch a movie, I go, okay, cool. But like, it's the same thing that like my mother and aunt ran into not too long ago. Like let's say in the 90s. If you remember the franchise, The Highlander, starring Christopher Lambert, the spin-off of that, Highlander, the television series with Adrian Paul as Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. Same sort of shit. It was like an 11-year series, so it's kind of bizarre to watch this immortal age visibly. And it's rough, because like in my mind, I can't help but do the math of like Nightcrawler from 25 years ago and then today. Like I know everybody's coming back and CGI can make you look like whatever, but at that point, what are we even doing?
Yeah, right.
We're just digging up the corpses of our dead to animate them like puppets, like fucking like legendary Peter the Cushmeister himself, Peter Cush, coming back as a fucking CGI ghost. It's fucked.
Location at 2500 South 6th Avenue across from Der Wiener Schnitzel. And to celebrate the grand opening of the new Southside location, get free eye exams with purchase of eyeglasses or contact lenses. Buy one pair, get the second pair free with same-day service. Plus, mention this ad, get 25% off your purchase, as well as free gifts with purchase during grand opening celebration at the new Southside location at 2500 South 6th Avenue. See the latest Polo, Dior, Cheryl Teague, and other designer trends at Fashion Eye Center, Tucson and Nogales.
What now? Our teller's got to be friendlier than the Arizona banks, right? Right, so? So say hello. Howdy, partner.
This ATM costume has sex with the radio costume from earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Howdy. Friendly, huh? Howdy, partner. But Ray, the Arizona bank...
He's wiping all that stuff off the desk so he can throw one of those old guys up on him to give him the old pinball treatment.
Bank's 24-hour tellers seem friendly because they're fast, easy, and they're everywhere. Don't worry, Bob. With our new teller machine...
They don't seem friendly. It's a fucking pain in the ass. The only thing that keeps me from interacting with a human is because they want to talk to me still, and the ATM doesn't.
We'll really clean up. Howdy, partner. Put her there.
What do you mean, we?
The Arizona Bank is pretty hard to beat.
Try and find
Okay,
one
listen
today,
up.
see what
This is your
happens.
brain. Now, this is your brain at Park and Swap. This is the air-conditioned comfort you find every weekend at Swap Mart. Hi, I'm Roger.
Arizona knows shopping smart at the Indoor Swap Mart. It's not a flea market.
Harbor. At Indoor Swap Mart, we've got hundreds of merchants, 300 tons of air conditioning, all under one roof the size of 4 football fields.
That's no joke. It's like in the same neck of the woods as Castles and Coasters and all the crazy stuff out by Metro Center. There is just a million places out there that cover acres of just like real estate for junk.
I didn't know that.
insane.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, the Indoor
out
Swap
there.
Mart, it's like right next to, there's another big one out there. It's a big antiques mall. But yeah, it's just like acres and acres of shit. Yeah, that's how we measure things in the U.S. It's a football field, or if it's smaller than that, it's a baseball diamond, or if it's smaller than that, it's like like a steak.
Think from apples to zippers, best food in Phoenix at our 12 restaurants and food carts, and the best entertainers, too. Where would you rather be? Frying under the sun at Park and Swap, or having the time of your life at Indoor Swap Mart?
Right. They did give Park and Swap a lot of shit because they did. They were like the low rent version. People would set up tents and like, holy shit. Because I went to both. Swap Mart, way better. I mean, they both sell trash. It's all that shit that you'd see in any Park and Swap or Swap Meet today. It's like cheap Chinese shit, watch repair.
Yeah. Jewelry
homemade
cleaners.
salsa and shit. It's like Temu if it were a store in real life.
What time is it? It's carpet time. If you're in need of carpet, hurry down to carpet time. We're having
This guy must have been part of the Russian part of Phoenix, which I visited. Lovely part of town.
a sale like you've never.
For some reason, all the food we bought in the stores, the non-perishable stuff,
Not Russian.
rotten.
Oh.
Yeah, they kept it alive. Like, so my parents went to Russia in 89-90, rather, over that holiday break. Most of the stuff you could get in the stores was spoiled. But since it was the USSR, you basically, like Yakov Smirnov said, in Soviet Russia, government kills you.
Seen before. A warehouse full of finest quality carpet featuring DuPont Anthem-free nylon. Choose from plushes, sculptures, textures, all reduced from 25 to 65%.
DuPont, we're slipping microplastics into your testicles as we speak.
We are the oldest carpet chain in Arizona. Over 23 years in Phoenix. With
Maybe this guy's
statewide
Greek.
service.
My dad had a Greek friend. He was always kissing me. He's always kissing everybody.
Greeks are very.
Yeah, George. George.
George is a
He's
very
always
big.
going,
big
his hands
Greek
are
name.
always in the air after everything he said. Oh, and he was
Opa.
always very hard hugs, very hairy forearms. Wet kisses for a man, by the way.
Hurry in to carpet time.
You didn't miss anything. I don't know if I ever told that story, but like broad strokes of it is like my dad could have led an interesting life but didn't. So he went to school and got a degree in foreign language, specializing in Russian. I think he minored in Spanish. So like during the Cold War in the 80s, the CIA approached him. They said, hey, let's work together. There's a bunch of Russian chatter. We want you to, what's the word? Translate and give us a hand. Those damn Ruskies, the Cold War couldn't be colder. My dad said, no. Same man who looked a 64 and a half Mustang in the face and said, GTFO! That didn't really tell you the story. So my dad was also a ham radio operator. He got on the ham radio, was speaking Russian, spoke to people in Russia, met a couple, Vlad and Rita. They had a son and daughter named Vlad and...
Rita.
I remember her name. My parents went over there, spent some weeks in Russia. They came over here.
Oh, they came over here? I didn't know they came over here.
Yeah, it was like the mid 90s they came. I was in grade school. They did not understand American culture because the girl kept flipping everybody off and telling everybody to fuck off. But like she would smile while she was doing it. So I don't know who told her that was a good idea, but somebody did.
An avalanche of ski bargains. The Avalanche Ski Sale. Prices buried to the bottom. Guaranteed on the brand names you want. Like K2, skis made in America for the way Americans ski. And Nordica boots. They've got the boot.
Remember for 3 months, Dave's a secret Russian asset.
Holy moly!
You, this Friday night through Sunday, Veterans Coliseum.
Yeah, did your dad ever say why he turned them down?
He didn't want to. He said it was too dangerous. My dad said the CIA came and asked me. He said, I don't want to. He said, I don't want to travel. He said, it sounds dangerous. And then he went to go work for SRP for 35 years.
Yeah.
Salt River Project, the local power company. We have APS, SRP. He worked for SRP. He's like, no way. I'm not going to battle those Ruskies. It's fucking dangerous. You guys see that movie, Ruski? It's a good one.
Shoppers each day.
Really
Get your free
humanizes
parking
those
pass from the Avalanche
horse speed-eating bastards.
Then your newspaper, Ski Pro's Avalanche Sale, Veterans Coliseum, this weekend.
Every Sunday, you tell the TV, even I could have caught that pass. Even I could have run through that hole. Well then, go for it. Enter NFL.
Get your shit rocked by NFL players. Come out, try and sneak some shit by them. Come on, Couch Warrior, suck in that gut and run your fat ass up an American football field. 4 of them will fit in the parking swap meet.
Air it out. The NFL's official 4-on-4 flag football tournament presented by News Channel 3. Gatorade Thirst Quencher and Ocean Spray.
Ocean Spray.
NFL Air It Out flag football is open to
Ooh.
men, women, and children of all ages, sizes, and abilities. Pick up entry forms at Circle K. NFL Air It Out, January 18th through the 21st at Timpani Diablo Sports Complex. Go ahead, air it out.
Smitty's invites you to the grand opening.
What is it? They have CTE, concussive trauma, or is it CTS? Concussive trauma syndrome?
Yeah.
You guys ever want to experience CTS?
Come on down.
Safely store in
Smitty's,
Mesa.
man.
But you can take advantage of grand opening savings at all Smitty's stores.
Smitty's is my favorite supermarket. Smitty's, Fry's, Albertsons, Smith's, Safeway.
Oh, Bashes.
Save on America's favorite Tide powder detergent
I never
or
really
new
went into
Tide.
Bashes, so I didn't have much of it. If I had to put them in, it'd be like above. Maybe Bashes and Albertsons are about the same in my mind, but still, Smitty's, Fry's, Bashes, Albertsons, you can swap them around. Smith's.
Liquid detergent, just $2.99 each.
For comfortably soft clothes, snuggle
Homer, that's dishwashing liquid. Yeah, but what are you going to do?
fabric soft, just $1.59.
And keep your windows sparkling with
Smitty's, and they were
Windex
like a
glass cleaner.
local, I think Smitty's was an Arizona chain, like the Fry's people. The Fry's family was from Arizona, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Just
but I'm pretty sure.
$1.29
But
a
Fry's
bottle.
is Kroger.
So join us for
Right,
fun
but
and
Fry's,
grand
I think
opening
Kroger
savings
brought
at
Fry's, but the
Smitty's.
Fry's
Putting it all
family
together
lived here.
for you.
The Fry's.
I'm gonna
Like the
make a
Bashes.
pizza just for you.
Like Eddie Bash.
With pepperoni.
I used to drive right by Eddie Basha High School.
Yeah.
You don't have to do much to get your name on a fucking, like, Schnepp Farms. Have a farm. They'll put your name on a fucking high school.
Be a doctor.
Salami,
You're the name of an elementary
I'm
school.
with Empire Glass. Come to my high school. Don't get murdered.
Beef, onions, and juicy California tomatoes with 100% mozzarella cheese. I'm going to serve
Mozzarella.
you
Those
quick and hot,
California tomatoes are blue, I bet, guys, right? Political jokes. Up top? No? Okay.
but I'm not going to charge you a lot of money like the other guys. But you ask, is it any good? Well, I don't want to brag. Try my pizza. Check our prices, and you be the judge. You'll be glad you heard me say, come on over to Peter Piper Pizza.
Thanks to you and Mom, Terry's Consignment Furniture has expanded again from one warehouse.
Mom! She missed her cue, and they couldn't go back. We have one ribbon,
Yeah.
Susan, so watch for the cue. Snip. Did I do good? I'm the director.
House in 1979 to 6 adjoining warehouse showrooms filled with furniture from homes like yours.
There's a beautiful Bernhardt sofa, and you save $1,400.
It's a great place to just sit down and turn into a corpse on.
Only $149. Save at the nation's largest Terry's Consignment
Terry's
Furniture,
Consignment
just
Design.
west of the Price Club in Mesa, or call 969-5545. Thanks, Mom.
You can see the guns that shaped American history and the guns that won the West this weekend at the big crossroads of the West Gun Show. You'll find thousands of bargains in new and used guns, ammo, accessories, and hunting equipment. You can buy, sell, and trade,
some used
and it's
ammo?
great fun for the entire family. There's something for everyone at Arizona's best gun show and sale, and you can save big this Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5 at the Arizona
Demographic in that room surprise you at all?
No.
State Fairgrounds, 19th and McDowell in Phoenix. Discount coupons at all area gun stores. Don't miss it.
Right?
No one believed. In the middle of the 20th century, that human affairs were being watched by an alien intelligence. Until they came to visit.
Yo, Mama's
the original
house.
Academy Award-winning film, War of the Worlds.
Sunday at 9 on TV 45.
Sunday.
Yeah, before it was.
It's 1993 closeout time at Little Dealer Little Prices.
Let's go camping and get a great low price on a
Oh,
new
is this Little Dealer Little
1993 RV.
Every 93 model in stock is reduced for this closeout event at Little Dealer Little Prices.
Every folding.
So Little Dealer Little Prices also had a gimmick where like all of their like brick and mortar stores looked like they were ripped out of Frontier World at Disneyland. Like they all had like redwood, like old fort style fences around them, and all the planks were different shapes and shit. Like very few places hold like to gimmicks like they did, and I always appreciated it.
Trailer.
Every travel trailer.
Every fifth wheel.
Every cab over camper and every truck topper is reduced now at Little Dealer Little Prices.
Experience the freedom of owning your own RV while the selection lasts
Where are
during our
you, Helen?
1993 closeout.
Going on now at Little Dealer Little Prices at Phoenix and Mesa.
Many of the programs you see on
Yeah,
Channel
the
8
Mesa one
are
was
made
right there,
possible
right
in
across the street
part
from
by
McDonald's and the
membership
Dairy Queen.
contributions from the Friends of Channel 8.
The 90s, guys. Life in minor league baseball. Who cares? Huh? Boring.
If we were to be graded on how well we take care of the environment, would we pass or fail? 3 experts pass out their marks. Tuesday, Arizonans doing their part in
milk jug,
preserving
that's
the
a fail.
environment. And Wednesday, an in-depth look at solar
If that
hydrogen
sure is a lot of horse semen, is that going to help the environment?
power. Operation Earth, Arizona weeknights at 7 on
Yeah, these guys don't give a single fuck. They're like, oh, well, thanks for that. This is great footage to use. Like two dudes who are completely checked out of their lunch break.
Horizon.
Pruitt's declares price war. Save on Pruitt's special purchase of Ayers Chairmaker's top quality queen-size sleepers. Assorted premium fabrics, velvets,
looking at those
cotton
couches, you can
Herculon,
feel
and
the 700
nylon,
pounds
all
that they
accented
are.
with heavy wood trim. Regular price $799. Now your choice only $450. Pruitt's, your hometown furniture store, offers free delivery and setup. Credit terms available.
Pruitt's is winning the price war, and I ain't just a whistling Dixie.
Goddamn, I wish we had those servants like we used to have back in the... You guys know what I'm talking about. You know, it's the right thing to bring up during beds.
It's here. The Oasis
South will rise like a sofa or something.
Waterbed 16th annual warehouse sale, and it's
hell
going
of
on
flammable
now.
brick.
Oasis is clearing out over $1 million
Like,
worth of
the
inventory. and
amount of cigarettes coming into contact with any furniture made with a plaid print in the 80s or 70s died in a fire that same decade.
Not 40, not 50, but 60% off. And this includes everything. Beds, accessories,
That's
even
awesome.
entire suites are on super sale with our fantastic terms. And the first 50 people per store to buy a bed or suite will receive absolutely free a satin comforter with no strings attached. The warehouse sale is at all 6 Valley locations, so save up to 60% off.
This is a weird mascot, right? Because you go, okay, I get it. After a minute, I got it. It's not like a matchbox that someone's pulling open to find out that it's empty. It's a bed. The proportions, though, right, guys? Like, here. This is the pillow, I'm assuming, right? This little area here. So this... all room for the little weird head that's too low res that screams at you in the night, right? I don't know if I'd like to buy any of these beds.
If you hurry, you'll receive a free satin comforter.
Oh, ow.
Cheeks.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is the last. Yeah, it is the last commercial of the. Right? Because when you're rolling along, you go, this one's a little weird, right? Cheeks.
Cheeks.
This one's for me.
I know all of the male strip clubs, like the Jaguar Room or the Bourbon Street or oh god, the one that closed down because of all the issues. But Cheeks, never heard of it.
Susan, your chest. Fucking amazing.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I should have seen that coming. That wasn't the right button. That is.
Oh.
Guys, check out Raiders of the Lost Genre if you haven't.
Nip naps.
More of my nipples.
Nip naps.
Check out. I believe it was Sinbad in the Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah,
if I were you, I'd check that out. If you haven't yet, obviously, go check out Get a Rope by FDO. The link is in the show notes.
I listen to it at least once a day. Like, you're going to have just tons of views just from, like, us.
For the bit, guys. Do it for the bit. Because, like I said, wouldn't it be funny? In situ, there with my co-host, Scott Vaughn. He goes, oh, I'm going to, because he had the idea to do, like, every time we watch the episode, but every time we cut back to him, it's a rainy day. He's going to use his imagination. Every time we cut back to him, he's, like, more and more dressed like a prince, and he's got a sword and shit. So I end up being his little slave boy, and that was that. Yeah. I took one of his bed sheets and I wrapped it around my private parts.
I could not believe when I watched that, like, because he didn't tell me about it until we watched it.
Should I have done some push-ups? Yeah.
I couldn't believe
Did I?
He was.
No, I didn't. Anyway, much obliged. Thank you so much, FDO, as always. If we don't have you, we don't really have a show. That being said, thanks so much, everybody. I was going to crack this in half and do some more tomorrow, but I guess it got swept away. I would love to do a whole power hour of like Tex Earnhardt's commercials because I bet we could fucking do it. That won't happen probably. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Unless I can cobble something together in the next day or so. We will see you in the next episode, which will probably be around next week-ish. Sometimes I get bored and I think, oh, that'd be fun to just sit and like make you guys watch me do it. And then I go, that's a stupid idea. Maybe I'll make you do that now that I got more time on my hands. But keep an eye on us for more like commercials and stuff. But if I can get a strong enough signal down at the abandoned house, we'll go through the whole story. You'll see all the weird shit. You won't be able to smell anything, and you'll be
thankful for that.
Thankful for that. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate you. You're the best. Smell you later, bros and bras.
Bye.
For the try to
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.